us! It's we! We're here! It's Nat19, and we haven't played in a few weeks because Halloween got moved around a whole bunch.
It's true.
You say it's true?
Yep.
Okay. Fucking because I was talking, all I heard was, it's a... I'm like, what happened? Like, was that the sound of dodging a ninja star that I just heard? It's a...
Yeah. I'm fighting someone in my room, don't worry about it. I'm still here for D&D.
Alrighty. Welcome back to session 18 of Gilligan's Grave. Nat19, vestige of might surrender. We're here with the people. We're here with the people who do what the play-in does do. Hello, all the people. The play-in is happening. It's us. Everybody say hi at once as obnoxiously as you can.
Hi, as obnoxiously as you can.
That was only 3 of you.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck, I was muted.
This Bridgerton fucking music you got going, Logan.
I went, hi! But I was muted. I'm stupid.
I'll have you know, this is some officially branded fucking Gilligan's Grave music. What the fuck's a Bridgerton?
It's a compliment! It just means it sounds good!
It sounds good, yeah!
I'm making a silly! I'm dismissing the existence of a highly popular... Did you say we don't do that here?
We don't do that here. We're here for serious
This is a very serious.
Alright, due to recent executive interventions in the show, Lori will no longer be a part of the campaign.
Oh yeah, if we don't do sillies here, I gotta get the
Well, what's the point of you?
I can't fucking be here.
Lori gets back from everything that happened last game. They step out of the teleportation circle. They're like, you know what, guys? I'm thinking maybe this is a bit more than what a kid do.
I feel like I've been being really obnoxious, and I really need to, like, buckle down and study more.
I'm gonna go enroll in school and never talk to you guys again. Okay, bye.
I'm gonna go to school, and you guys are a bad influence on me. Looking at you, Lilia.
Kidnapped you.
Wait, Desmond, you're a monster. Walks away.
You think you get an option, kiddo? I know where you live.
Which of you little potato goblins wants to tell me what we did last time?
Braden really wants to.
Fuck off!
Braden really wants to?
Instantly.
I'm hearing this Braden really wants to thing a few times. Well, what does the D6 say, is the question. The D6 says 6, which is nobody. So it says 6 again, which is nobody. That's hilarious. So it looks like Braden wants to.
Ah! All right. Here we go. So, at the beginning of game, we were at a bar relaxing after some investigations when Oxalia approached and told Pepper that it was time that they reveal to their friends their circumstances due to new evidence. Specifically involving the name of Ethicus coming to light. So, we were teleported, which is high-level magic. The Academy would not love. We were teleported to Gungaluth, which is the college that Pepper is a part of. It was revealed that Pepper is a student who is sponsored by her estranged uncle Sorrel, who gives her magic and is her punkle.
Hearing page turn sound effects. Sorrel, who is a member of the Academy of...
Yes! of Gungaluth. We were
Goof.
made privy to Gunguth. Sorry.
There's no L.
I've always imagined an L for some reason. Gunguth. Skarn was given at the very end of the session the opportunity to expose himself to the What? Am I wrong?
Sure, don't worry about it. Keep going. They should expose himself.
Himself for Skarn, am I right?
Ah!
Just out here exposing himself all willy-nilly. Damn.
I find it
funny when me and Carrie just were the ones.
I was like, I was waiting for it.
I can still land this. I can still land this. was given the opportunity.
There you go.
No, I'm not even gonna give myself the opportunity to fuck that up again. There is the remains, which is the name of this episode, of one of the previous vessels of Gotham. And we're going to see if it reacts to Skarn now. I think.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm Pepper. Oh, by the way, I'm a Kitsadria.
Peachy Dubs.
Peachy Dubs!
You just pop out. By the way, I'm a Kitsadria. Again.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, to make it perhaps a little bit more succinct, the group
Yes,
was informed
sorry.
that Pepper's employer wished to speak with them. They went out to an area a little bit outside town, well, back in behind the main uptown area. Used a teleportation circle to go to the hidden College of Gunguth, an organization that is effectively the antithesis of the Academy, an organization who believes in the furthering of magic with a somewhat gray but mostly humanity-aligned moral compass, where Pepper's uncle, a Kitsadrian master of illusion, serves as one of the masters and fellows of the college, who helps to run it and is one of its prime researchers. They also serve as the patron who gives Pepper their powers, if you will. Well,
Yeah,
there they
okay.
talk to them about Gotham's previous incarnations, about how Gotham usually appears by investing their spirit into a powerful amalgamation of undeath, but they were trying to create a proper vessel, a living one that might last longer, so they could properly apparate in the material plane. They also talked about how the person leading the Court of Decay may be a former member of the college named Ethicus, who had been looking into necromancy and had disappeared.
All my friends hate Ethicus.
Correct.
All my homies hate him.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what.
They also
Fuck
talked
Ethicus.
about how
all my
there are
homies hate Ethicus.
They also talked about how there are two different memory-affecting phenomena that are going on in Gilligan's Grave, or Gilligan's Pit, sorry. Gilligan's Grave's the campaign, Pit's the place currently going on. The first one being amnesis, a disease that causes people's memories to slowly degrade until they're nothing but a shell of who they are. And the other one being the memory-replacing effect that was talked about in Darkland, that seems to remove negative memories or glaze them over so that people can live happier lives. But which is doing what and when? Are them questions. And why did the GM put two memory-altering diseases into the campaign? Confusing, Logan, he says, his asset on screen beginning to rotate upside down. Why would you do this?
And who the hell is Buckethead?
And who is Buckethead?
Matt Pat would be real interested in this part.
Oh, someone tweet at him 50 times. Tell him our new DLC's coming out. He'll love that. Tell him we got a movie. All right. Before we jump into game, I'd realized there's something I forgot to mention at the start. Everybody, this is the first game since the Lyra's Guide to Retia and Lyra's Guide to Risk and Reward are both officially available on DriveThruRPG right now.
Yeah!
There's also a 5.19th edition handbooklet that you can get if you want a quick little reference for all the minor rules and systems and whatnot that we use. That is up on DriveThruRPG. That one is free. It's pay what you want, so you could throw some stuff at us if you want to. And it will be updated every time we release new books that include new systems or new keywords or rules or effects or whatnot that you'd like to just have a little handbook for. And that one's not like a full big book. When it eventually is up for print, it's like a little novel-sized one, so it's easy to carry and reference.
Yeah, it's
So
a nice
go
hat for when you run your campaigns.
go check those out. Also, those of you who are live in our Twitch chat right now, or I guess those of you who watch later, if you want to jump to the Twitch page, you'll see there are two links below the player right now that link to both Lyra's Guide and to Risk and Reward. They're also discount links that if you get you buy them through them, you will get a discount on them. There's only 50 uses for each of those, though. So if you want it, get in on it real soon, because once those are used up, those are gone. That said, game time. Time for game. The game time. Gilligan's
gaming.
Grave.
The time for gaming.
The time for gaming. I still have the
Good job.
You said the Halloween going. Fuck yeah.
Give me a
Fuck
sec.
yeah.
You know, we run a tight ship here at Nat19.
Oh my god, I just looked. There we go. Oh, it's me!
Oh my god, they're still. What are they doing?
What about me?
They're in angles based on where you put
Yep.
everybody before.
For Halloween,
Hold
yeah.
on. Hold on.
I like that I'm separate from
Shut the
everybody.
cameras.
Nobody
But
look!
I didn't.
Chat, cover your eyes.
Pausing the
Yeah,
recording.
we
1 sec.
already spoke.
Nothing happened, and we're all good. That was fake. Fake. That was all fake. Nothing occurred. The Discord, the reactives were all good all the time, and everyone exactly where they were before, and everyone's exactly the right height, and we're good. And it's good. And actually, you know what? Note, now that you've revealed your height, I'm gonna go ahead and make a thing known, about, heckin' that one, Pepper.
Oh.
Hey, you know what we didn't make a point of talking about? The fact that you're actually much tinier than everyone has believed.
Yeah! Oops.
Upon dropping their disguise, you would also find that Pepper loses effectively a full foot of height.
Damn, you were doing it to the max? Let's go!
Don't shut up.
That's really funny.
I'm gonna
Someone
make it.
has to be the run of the litter.
You know, I used to look up to you. And now I still do, but only, like, slightly.
All right. Okay, everybody. So as we come back in, you guys were all in the lounge area, the study that you had been warped and shifted into by Sorrel. Whenever you had been there, little cups of tea had floated on by over to you. You've been brought refreshments. You guys have been here for a grand total of about an hour. When we ended game last time, Skarn was putting in a request to, before they left, see the remains of the last body, or not necessarily the last body, but the contained previous incarnation of Gotham that the college has under wraps, but we have no imperative to do that immediately. You guys, I'd say, would have the floor.
Tying cherry stems with our faces.
Oh, right, yeah.
What would you guys like to do? What would you have the floor? It is your floor. See this floor? It's yours now. Take it if you want.
Look at all this floor, oh my god.
I don't think we have a bag of holding yet. That's a lot of floor.
No, those are pretty expensive.
Oh yeah.
Not
That's
exactly
sourFlowr.
common either. I would call them
He's a-
uncommon even.
He's a bit eccentric.
Ooh, squirrel.
So, what are we thinking?
What a good question.
I mean, this place is neat. I'm glad that we have people helping us in the investigation, but it's frustrating I can't take notes. I don't have a ton of input and stuff like this, though. It seems like your specialty.
I'm learning about it.
Ow.
Desmond, no.
No, it's fine.
Did you hit your funny bone?
I got more alcohol in my cut.
Oh,
Paper cuts.
I'm just learning so much about alcohol.
Yeah, you could use it to clean wounds.
Neat.
Not taking notes is what
Like
kept this
all
place
of
as
it?
safe as
Like
it
that
has
that
been.
crap one you gave me?
I mean, the sugar might not be the best thing for an open wound, but you can take the things that make it alcohol
Oh.
and use that for a wound to clean it.
Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The college stands as like a big affront to the academy. We have to stay unknown or they'd make a big old fuss about it.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm all for not getting tortured, so it works for me.
Yeah.
Technically, actually, that's not true. They would just torture me until they find out I didn't know.
Right.
Oh well.
I hate that.
I mean, torture is torture. And if you have no information, besides the point.
A great way to get an answer. Not necessarily a truthful one, but the answer you want to hear. Fantastic. Extremely effective. Don't do it, though. Bad.
There are better ways to get answers. Skarn, are you good, buddy? Hey! Pepper comes over, much shorter than before.
You're so itty bitty. Oh my god.
You want a cherry?
Not really feeling like eating right now.
Oh, alright. How do you want to do this? I know this is a pretty...
Rip the bandage off. I need to see how I react to this thing.
Almost for that.
I don't even know what
So-
I am at this point. I need to find out more.
One thing we know is that you're a good, brave guy.
Yeah.
No matter what
Uh,
you find
no
out,
m-
that's always going to be true.
No matter what this test says, at the end of the day, you're Skarn. You're gonna be the dork you are, so... To bandage ripping? Sorrel's not the biggest on waiting too long.
I'm ready
And I
whenever
don't know if
you
he's gonna
are.
let us out of the tower. Or if that's a good idea.
Well, here's my question, Skarn.
Mm-hmm.
We rip the band-aid and you don't like what you know. Then what?
She got a point.
I can't
Put the
like
Band-Aid back
something
on.
worse than where I am.
How will we put the band-aid back on?
I don't know. I've lost the metaphor.
Oh, okay.
That's just what I would do if I
What's a
ripped off
Band-Aid?
Band-Aid. Didn't like it.
Is it like a bandage?
Yeah, it's a company from up in Mott. They make specialty bandages.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no,
We're
that's,
getting
Whatever
lost
we
in the
find
sauce
out.
here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You were saying right.
Yeah.
The point being, once Pandora's out, she doesn't go back in the box.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, what? Okay. So okay. What I think you're saying is, Skarn, are you gonna be okay knowing this truth? Would you rather sit in the unknown, or do you, even if it's a horrible truth, would you prefer to know the
Rip the
truth?
I
Band-Aid off,
don't
Vito.
care.
You do though.
My only idea now is find out the truth and kill that man.
Okay. If you're sure that's what you want to do, I'm not gonna stop you.
Just know that you got us the whole way. You ain't
Oh,
getting
yeah.
rid of us anytime
True.
soon.
He's made enough people suffer. I'll take him down. He made me to be the perfect vessel. So why don't I be the one to take him out?
That is really
Show him what his
badass.
creation really can do.
That is really fucking cool, dude. So it's
I'll
like,
be fine.
better be. Should we like stand back? Do you need space?
I don't know what... I just need to go figure out this shit.
Okay.
You want us to come with?
If you want to see what goes on, I'm
Oh.
not sure what's about to happen either.
Dude, of course you
Right.
want to see what goes on.
Yeah, of course you would, kid.
Yeah. Like Leah said, we're not leaving. I just want to know if you need like a little bit of space.
It's better to have people around for whatever the hell happens.
Ain't that the truth, buddy?
Skarn, you want a
Yeah,
hug?
I'll be fine.
Could I hug you?
You know what? Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, kid.
Yeah, this. I need it. You don't need this. I need a Skarn hug. Is what this is.
Scarn side hugs Lori, pat on the back.
I'm like
a little bit too hard.
Gripping so tight.
Setting up this for us, or is there a certain place we need to go to meet
So
up
Sorrel would have left to they had previously instructed you guys that you would not be allowed to wander around the college.
with them? Yeah.
They would have left at this point to go and presumably, I kind of was leaving it to you guys. Sorrel could have totally just been there when we came in, but I'm getting the impression they're not. So they would have gone to make preparations to facilitate this happening for the purposes of doing things that I would have done if it seemed like they were in the room. They would have noted to you guys that deific incarnations like this, that their remains are kept under joint watch between them and some other people, so they would have to go and get joint permission to let you in. So they're off doing that, but they wouldn't be too terribly long before they came back.
They told us to stay in this room.
Yeah, effectively.
Okay, can I peek out the door? Can I just see what's going on in the hallway?
So yeah, sure. As you go and do so, roll me a D100 as you go through the door.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
And you'll just have to give me a second before I
Hey,
look
a
at it.
Nat 19!
Incredible.
On a D100. So that's
Oh,
an even
wow.
that's like a
Yeah.
super special Nat 19.
Amazing.
Yeah!
Okay.
I know.
I'm gonna roll
Ultra
it.
Nat 19.
Ooh,
Fuck yeah.
fucking wish I could do that shit.
Whap,
So
whap, whap.
as you head over to this door and you open it, the chamber that you're in would basically have two large doors. One is just a large archway that would probably lead further into the area you're in. The other is a large set of wooden double doors. That is the one that you go to and you open. As you open it, there is a gust of wind that comes from outside, as when you open it, you find that you are currently, you would probably guess at least 600 feet above the ground. You see a walkway, a circular walkway out before you, as you are on the side of what appears to be a massive tower overlooking the expanse of the college, of the city that's down below.
Okay, so this is to the outside.
Yeah, you would be aware, Pepper, because you live here, that apart from the main college, which is this massive fortress-like building, there are also a dozen or so towers that are set up around the area, these huge spires that themselves could fit like an entire town's worth of people, that these just pop up around the surrounding area. Most of them are owned by particularly influential mages and patrons and fellows of the college. This one is Sorrel's. And you are currently about 2/3 of the way up on it. Even though you know this is definitely not where you came into the college, because you would have teleported basically into the main fortress area. It appears to be where he shifted you whenever he was moving you guys around.
Okay, do I see anyone? I know I'm 600 feet up. Do I see anyone down there that looks like a student or someone who is of the college?
From where you are, looking down toward the town, people are pretty ant-like from here. You can't really tell people from each other. You see a few individuals flying around. You see wings moving. You see some individuals just sort of magically propelling themselves through the air outside in the town below. But even so, no one really has a reason to come up this high.
No, I know. I have a way of reaching them. I have my curriculum sending spell. But there's no one that I find familiar.
They all look like dots.
Damn it. Okay, I go back inside.
Okay.
I could risk it. I don't know.
So what was that about?
I want to know what's going on at the college otherwise.
Didn't
been a while
your
since I've
uncle
been
tell
here.
us not to go anywhere? Seemed pretty hard on that.
I'm not
bull.
leaving his tower.
Yeah, knowing you, might find a way to weasel out.
Well, yeah.
My point exactly.
Wouldn't be my first time, but I'm technically not breaking his rules this time.
This time?
I just want to know what's the gossip. It's hearing that my old classmates already have moved on. I don't know. I feel a little out of touch. Can't see none of them bigger than ants right now. So I'd be casting a message to some, hopefully, student going, what's the news? And even I know that's a bad idea, so I'm nixing it.
Yeah, I don't think if I got a random message from unknown asking me what's the news, I would be able to even answer that.
I wouldn't say it's from, I would have a lot of words to explain it. Because I would be upcasting like a motherfucker. It's fine. I already got a lot of good news.
At least you did.
I know. I'm sorry, Scar.
Thanks. We'll figure it out.
We will. And it doesn't change the fact that you're part of our group, that your family loves you, and that we're gonna handle this, and we're gonna get you to Tanistane to kick his ass to next week.
Thought he died already.
Yeah, we killed Tanistane.
Yeah.
Shot him in the head.
Right.
He fell into a water. Well, we don't.
Not
He might have
Tanistane,
died.
Athicus. God.
Yeah,
That's the one.
asshole.
Ah!
No, I get it.
my
I mean,
rage.
the intensity
Back.
was similar at that point, but different reasons.
This time it's personal.
More than you know.
Hey, no one messes with Scarn and gets away with it. I'm gonna get him.
Familiar?
Huh?
Oh, you'd get away with it?
Oh,
Yeah.
on a daily.
As you guys sit and you talk, you see that around the large stone archway, which would move further into the tower, there is a very faint, misty glow that begins to light up, sort of like a Dark Souls boss gate or an Elden Ring boss gate, sort of overtakes the archway. As it does, it then parts and opens again. You see all sorts of arcane symbols begin tracing themselves and glowing on the stones that surround the archway. And as it opens and it parts, the way through that archway seems to now lead into a different area, into this long, well-lit hallway that has a faint mist covering the ground, and you see floating in it, still sitting on his tail, floating above the ground. You see Sorrel, arms crossed. Well, one arm crossed, the other one hand is up and kind of on his chin and on the side of his face at the same time, as he looks a little bit drearier than he was, as if something had annoyed him. But as he appears in the archway, he sort of shakes off whatever was on his mind. These things are always so annoying, but permission has been granted. Unfortunately, I'm not able to simply take you all there the way that I did before. Shunting you around in space is, in my opinion, stylish, and it's efficient. But I can't do that down here. If you're all ready, you can come with me.
I have no objections.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Hey,
Well.
man.
I'm gonna grab a thing. Where is the thing? There it is, just in case. So, as they turn, they begin floating, the mist underneath them parting as they pass over it, floating on their tail down that hallway, beckoning you all to follow them, presuming that you guys do. As you follow them and walk down this long hallway that seems to just disappear off into this faintly illuminated mist, torches light as you guys walk towards them, just on the sides, as you, each one illuminating an area just about 10, 20 feet ahead of you. As you move down this space, the way that you came from closes. The archway that you came from vanishes entirely, as if there had never been a door there at all. And you notice that as the area behind you disappears, as the torches snuff out every time you get about 10 feet ahead of them, it's not only that it falls into darkness, but spatial awareness tells you that there is no hallway behind you at all, as you continue to move. As you guys continue downward, you see in the distance there's this light, pinkish fog that is beginning to creep in and overtake the mist that you see on the ground. Sorrel, once he gets within view of that, once he gets within about 100 feet of the end of it, gets off of his tail and steps onto the ground, puts his feet on it, shakes his head. We have a lot of systems of permission here. This particular one is a bit difficult. I had to contact an agent of Vestius and a friend of the college to allow us to get past where we're about to go. I recommend that you behave. The place that we're about to go into doesn't belong to the college directly. It belongs to a joint venture. He puts his hand up to the side of his head. Not even sure if I should let you know where we're going to be. Well, you've already come this far. We're going to a place called Volta di Congenio. We're only going to pass through it briefly. It's a realm sustained almost entirely by demigods. We're not going to encounter any of them, but if you wander off the path, then you'll be under their jurisdiction. So, don't.
Stick with the group, Lori.
What? Why am I getting singled out? What? Okay.
She like gives a little cheeky wink. Totally razzing him.
As they proceed forward, and you guys eventually come to the end of this passage you're in, it opens up into what seems to be this endless pinkish blue sky that exists around you, in the center of which you see floating this absolutely tremendous, just suspended in the air, obsidian tower. From it, you see that from the various points on it, you can barely see the top and bottom of this thing that seems to just be held in space and made of almost as if a giant obsidian crystal had been carved into the shape of a tower, several hundred meters high. You see various bridges seem to disconnect and shift off into various other smaller floating structures. Some of them are small other pieces of obsidian, some of them are just large rocks. But it seems to be this massive interconnected series of bridges floating in an endless sky, all connecting into this massive obsidian center. And as they proceed forward, they would move toward the center, massive obsidian structure. As they do, you guys enter it and you find yourself into what appears to be a large stone hallway, or chamber, hallway-like chamber filled with just endless doors. Massive stone archways, each of which has a large stone door sealing it. In it, you see a shimmer, and you see the form of what appears to be something at first almost angelic appear, but then as you see it take full form, as reality seems to twist and contort, and the form of this thing appears around you, it appears to be a humanoid figure whose body is less solid and more just a hole in space through which you can see this galactic background. This human-shaped absence of matter and space in front of you, behind which float two artificial golden wings, from the head of which you can see a crown of golden horns, and you see them carrying a ruby-tipped golden staff. As they seem to appear, two glowing eyes on their face, staring at, into, and through each of you as you see one of these guys.
One of these.
Nothing.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I'm good.
Sorrel looks towards them, and as they do, they just speak aloud. There should have been word coming ahead that I'd be here. I'm a member of the college. You see that they take out what appears to be a badge. They hold it up, and they show it to the figure who says nothing. You hear this background rumbling. You hear this distant just underneath everything that seems to have the vague implications of communication, but none of you can tell what it's saying. Sorrel puts away the trinket that they had taken out from their clothing, and the figure that is in front of you points their staff off towards one of the many inert stone doors. You see the ruby light up on the top of their staff, and that door glows bright red and then vanishes. Sorrel looks back to all of you and motions towards that.
Freaky.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I can keep moving after that. Sure.
Yeah, after you.
Her tail's just twitching a little anxiously.
Seem nervous for
kind of-
someone who's so into this stuff.
I push through it. I gots to know.
As you guys proceed forward, you head through that space. You find that it opens up into a stairway that goes down for about 100 feet. There is a unsettling darkness that creeps over you. Even those of you with dark vision, you find it to be almost smothering, as if the darkness is trying to fight back against your ability to see through it. You're like
None
your
of us
vision.
have dark vision.
I'm pretty sure some of you have dark vision, don't you?
I can give myself dark vision.
Yeah, that's about it, I think.
Pepper has it when they look through Tabasco, but without it, they can't.
Am I forgetting? Do none of you have it? Like none.
Yeah, that's why you were
Yeah,
so
I thought it
happy.
I thought at
That's
least
why it
one of
was
you
funny.
did.
No.
Yeah,
Oh!
Lilia, if she turns it on.
Oh, it's funny
Yep.
again then.
Lilia, yeah.
Yup, it's funny every time.
I think I'm thinking of my table game where 2 members have it and the rest don't. Heckin'. Oh, cool. Cool. Then never mind. Smothering darkness. Pitch fucking black. As you guys move forward, Sorrel does snap their fingers and some dancing lights do appear around them, but even they seem to have the darkness push against them, and you see them flickering as if they're struggling to stay lit. Eventually, you guys come down to a flat stone area that appears to be something like a crypt, but vast and somewhat empty. A large circular room that I'd like Lilia.
Mm-hmm.
You would be the, I think, first person to notice it. You kind of get the vibe that it's there before you see it, but your foot scrapes up against what feels like a tree root.
Oh.
And as it does, your eyes follow it, and though you can't see it directly, given that it's still so dark in here, you kind of see, almost as if it has a magical faint outline, there are roots that seem to be twisting around the walls of this massive circular mausoleum-like room that you're in. They seem to have spread out from some point in it and are reaching out and trying to claw into the stonework and trying to dig into it, as if something growing in here is trying to push its way out of the room and trying to dismantle it from the inside. You see that these massive systems of roots seem to culminate on the center of the ceiling of this room and then come down like an inverted tree into a point that ends just above this singular altar that sits in the center of this room. An altar upon which you see there is a body that's hands are reaching up, contorted and clawing at this tree that appears to be spearing into its chest and pinning it down.
Oh. Hey, Skarn.
Yeah.
Do you see what I see?
No, very dark. Can't see a
Okay.
damn
How
thing.
about
We're gonna cast dark vision, and because it's 3rd level, I can cast it on me and Skarn.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah.
And now she's gonna point at where she thinks it's at.
Now, do you see what I see?
Yeah, I see. I definitely see that.
That is an altar.
Definitely an altar.
As you do this, and as your vision adjusts, the rest of you, your eyes are slowly adjusting to what the darkness in this room, but you still can't really see much. But Skarn, as soon as it comes into view for you, what you see is it looks like a slab of stone upon which a body would be prepared for burial, but it also gives the sense of a sacrificial altar. You see the body that is on it is withered and decayed. It's this ghoulish body that has 2 sets of arms, one of which is crossed over its chest in a very peaceful way. The other is reaching up, and it looks like it's trying to grab into and pull this tree-like spear, the point of this massive root system. It's trying to pull it back out of its body. But it's not doing this as if it was alive. It appears to have simply withered and atrophied into this position as whatever it is. It's long dead and is perpetually frozen in this agonized state. You see that its head is somewhat curled upwards, its jaw unhinged, as if it was trying to gnaw at and bite this tree trunk as well. It's very dehydrated Ganon sort of situation is what this is. As you see it, it does give you... Actually, roll me a Constitution saving throw, Skarn, please.
Terrible. 17, 18.
Okay, hell yeah.
You do feel a heavy sense of dread beginning to well up in the back of your mind. You hear, as if reverberating around the room, but very quietly, very distantly, you do hear the same chanting that you had heard before. But before, you had heard it in voices that seemed almost human. The choir of voices that you hear it in now, some of which seem deranged, some of which feel like they have a demonic resonance to them, some of them inhumanly low, others wispy and almost like pixie-esque, as the choir of voices that is chanting this same chant you heard before is now otherworldly and discordant.
I can't. All right. No one else hearing this? This is my head again? This is all in my head again?
Are anyone else hearing it? I'm assuming
Yeah.
not. Like God, are we hearing it?
No.
Thought so.
Oh.
Great.
Elia,
I don't hear anything, do I?
I think that's it. That's definitely it. I can hear all the chanting again. This time it's way louder, way louder.
See Sorrel leans back. They fall backwards, back onto their tail again, and just sort of float in place, crossing their legs on it. Mortals are not allowed to handle the remains of gods, not usually. Which is why we have a deal with the people here, that they keep some of the remains in a place where we can get to them with special permissions. Most of the time, regular mortals with no interest in these things aren't allowed in here. So this is actually a pretty big deal. But we've never had somebody resonate with the dead body of a god here before. This is almost exciting for me. But I
Can't
imagine
say
it
it's
must be
exciting for
terrible
me.
for you. Yeah.
No.
This body is particularly old. It goes back about 2 centuries. we don't always manage to recover the bodies of gods who try to incarnate. Most gods are good enough that when they try to incarnate in the mortal realm, they appear as a regular aspect, they get killed, and then their bodies disappear. Usually they're just a spiritual construct, or they possess a regular mortal normally. Gotham is one of the sorts that likes to find his way around the limitations of regular gods. He likes to create bodies that he can inhabit and put a chunk of his power into for a time. It also ensures that if his aspects are destroyed, he doesn't lose the ability to incarnate again anytime soon. He doesn't have to build that power back up again. This body, if my memory serves, was created by combining the ideal pieces of over 400 different individuals.
400?
Yeah.
And that's just the ideal parts?
Yep.
And he was gonna use that for me, huh?
It seems like he's trying something new with you. Even this body he only inhabited for a period of about 4 years. He seemed like he had short-term plans with it because he directly assumed control of his cult. And once he did, he started trying to raise an army of undead and create something of a community, a place that he would be able to control people out of. He didn't succeed in establishing territory, although we think that the Court of Decay might have secretly established one elsewhere. Luckily, a group of adventurers managed to fight back against him, and they managed to seal this body away for a time, enough that it could be subdued and taken here. Once it got here, however, the Coryphants that run this place, the demigods, they informed us, after we had inquired, that the body sprung back to life, that it had never fully died, and that even after Gotham's influence had left it, a small part of Gotham remained, like an echo, a part that's still in there. They performed a certain sealing rite on it, which left it the way this room the way that it is now. If I'm being actually straightforward with you, I'm a bit surprised, because these roots and whatnot, these weren't here the last time I saw this.
Wait, you're telling me this thing might be alive?
Alive, and enough that the sealing rites trying to keep it here are growing to try to adapt to it, which means it became recently active.
Oh. It's so
That's
cool,
not
but also so
good.
fucking gross.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
That's one way to put it.
And I imagine, if Ethicus did indeed want to serve Gotham, if they did want to use the resources that we had to get here, it's very possible that a part of this thing's body is what was put inside of those that they're currently trying to use as vessels. Which means if they did something to you, Skarn, a part of that must be in you right now.
The way my head is ringing right now, I can't deny the possibility.
Ilya,
Hmm?
you start to see little soft motes of light begin to spring up like seeds along some of the roots that are around you. They slowly begin to grow and unfold, starting from around where you are, and you see these small little points of light expanding out and blooming into flowers that, as soon as the light subsides, appear to match your epithet.
Hey, any explanation for this?
Or what? Huh?
As you look
Just
around,
points.
these motes of light begin growing very slowly but gradually across the entirety of the root system, covering the walls of this room. And within 4 or 5 minutes, the entire room is covered in flowers, all of which are giving off a soft light. I don't know.
Oh,
Should we be should we be concerned for the random lights that popped up when I, an assumed vessel of Gotham, walked up to the body of assumed Gotham?
You see Sorrel sort of put both of their hands on their knees. Ah, man, no, you got me. Man, I got certain areas of expertise. This is not one of them.
Oh,
We used to have someone who specialized in necromancy. But, as you might have heard, not so much anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, I probably would think that the guy that knows about this kind of...
We do got some other guys that specialize in necromancy and demonology as well, but I don't really feel comfortable introducing you guys to them at this stage. If I had to guess, this probably has something to do with your epithet, Petal Knight.
I have a bit of a hunch, since this is my flower.
A hunch.
These roots must like you. Maybe the seal was created by another one like you.
Your prince. Your prince.
Your prince.
I mean, we're jumping to conclusions here right now.
Or
If it was...
theorizing.
Mm-hmm. Pepper's got like red thread.
Mm,
Theorizing.
A prince theory. Thanks for watching.
Y'all welcome.
I'm pepper sauce.
How close do you think that you could get? Skarn.
You want me to get closer to that thing? I mean, I already have these voices in my head. What do
You don't have to do anything that you're not comfortable
you know
with.
what?
But if you are an ideal vessel for Gotham, it's possible you might be able to manipulate whatever's left of it inside there.
Honestly, I want to ask, but what if it manipulates me? But honestly, I feel like the amount of spite built up in me is gonna stop that. Let's go.
Hey, spite is a hell of a power.
How close you want me to get to this thing?
At this point, as you take like a couple of steps forward into the room, confidently moving towards it, you just hear from as far back as they could possibly be against a back wall, as close as you're comfortable with, buddy. I'm taking strict notes.
Yeah, that's what. How did you? Wait a minute.
We'll be here to support you from over here.
You got this, bud.
Come on.
You got this.
Oh my God! All right. All right. Hype it up, Skarn. You're fucking badass, man. You
Yeah, I
got
don't know
this.
why they all ran away, but
What the? Oh fuck! Oh hey man, how you doing?
I'm okay.
You wanna you down to check this thing out? I don't know what's happening.
I have a gun.
Sure. Hey man, that might work. I don't know if that works against dead things already, but let's try it. Let's head up. We head towards it.
Who's all, just totally curious, who's all hanging back against the wall?
I believe it's Pepper and Lori.
I was gonna say I would hang back But now I know that Desmond's there. I'm not gonna just let Desmond go.
You can just let Desmond go. You don't gotta be.
You can just let
glued to
But
the-
I wouldn't though.
How about you, Lilia?
I would go.
Uh-oh.
With Scarn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Pepper gonna be the only one holding back?
So it's like 3 ranks. You have because Lori fell back immediately and is now running to catch up.
Yeah,
The 3 of us are good.
exactly.
Pepper and Sorrel are confidently as far away as possible. The fellow of Gungooth, one of the most powerful mages you'll ever meet, is choosing to hug a wall currently. All right.
Oh,
The rest of
so
you are
brave,
the rest of you are
Sorrel.
like a step behind Scarn as he approaches the body. As you get closer to it, your view of it was almost a bit distorted by the weird shape of this room. As you get close to it, you find that it's actually quite large. The body, the creature that is in front of you, it looks like it is maybe about 10 feet tall total. As you get close, you notice its proportions are weirdly stretched. Its fingers are these long claws. And its head, which is still curled upward, its mouth open, you see that it's decayed to the point where the flesh that remains on its body is pulled back against its bones. It has no eyes, just these sunken holes, and it has these sharp fangs, these sharpened teeth in place of its regular teeth. And it just stays in place, unmoving, one set of hands clawing into the bark of the tree-like spear of wood that is pinning it down, and the other over its chest calmly. You see on its chest the emblem of Gotham is placed there, but the flesh on its chest has grown over it, so the sides of it appear to be just its body is almost enveloping the sides of the medallion as if it was swallowing up its own crest.
Okay. We're like heading up towards it.
You're, like,
don't.
right up to it.
Right
at
up
this
next
point.
to it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Nothing exactly has happened. Can I like try and internally like, I don't know. I know that I'm having weirdo think thoughts about these all these chants. Is it possible for me to use said chants in a way to, like, I'm trying to connect to it, you know?
Like you're trying to like repeat them at it?
I wouldn't yeah, fuck it.
Okay. As you get
Hell yeah.
closer, the chanting that you hear around you does seem to be getting not exactly louder, but all of the individual voices that you hear making up the chant, they seem to be becoming clearer. As if as you head towards the center of the chamber, you could almost finally pinpoint where each voice is coming from on the edge of the chamber, as if at the center of a choir observing you moving in toward it. As you do so, some of them seem to get louder and some of them seem to get quieter. And as you move up towards it, as you focus on them, you do hear one voice in particular, one that is much calmer than the rest of them, one that is speaking almost in just a whisper, cuts through the others as they all seem to dim out. And you begin to hear just this one, somewhat soft, almost educated, whispery voice is performing the chant. And as that happens, and as the others all die out, those of you who walked up with him, you start to also hear a whispery voice now coming from the center of the room. No longer in Scarn's head, you now hear just a faint, not even forming words, just a And Scarn, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Saving fuck. Got this boy
14 to a 20.
to a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Reacting to the sound of initially what you think is wood creaking, and then you quickly realize is the sound of atrophied muscles beginning to come to life. You quickly back up, putting your arms out and shifting the others back with you, as one of the long arms of this thing breaks off from the tree, and totally exclusive from the rest of the body. The rest of the body remains perfectly still. This one arm swipes out to the side and tries to grab you around where one of your wrists are, but you pull back, leaving just one contorted hand, once again atrophied and frozen in the air, but in a position where it had tried to grab onto you.
Jeez, what the fuck is that? What? I have no idea what's happening.
You see the two empty sockets begin to glow with this faintly greenish purple hue.
Hammer's cocked.
Hand on bow. Not sure what's about to happen here, but this is feeling dangerous. I don't know how close we should get to this thing.
Come closer to me.
Who the hell is that?
Be the legs upon which I walk from this place. I am death and death's echo. The gate to eternity. The answer. The breaking of the chain. The linear loss of the cycle. You have come to take me from here, have you not?
No. Who the fuck are you?
I am what was Gotham. God of undeath.
Yeah, and I'm a drunk dude with a bow. What about it?
Are you not here to carry me forth?
Bro, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I'm not trying to carry you anywhere. All I know is that my dad stuck a weird piece of you in me, and now I'm hearing your voices. Stop.
The ribs taken from this corpse. I see. You are not a method to escape. You are the next. Then I am truly no longer Gotham.
The next. Why are you speaking in?
The next Gotham.
Huh?
What's he saying? What's he saying?
What's he saying?
You can hear him. All of you
Yeah,
can
you-
clearly hear this.
I'm assuming I caught up. What's he saying?
What about Pepper and Sorrel?
The voice does not seem to be coming from it physically so much as it's just sort of echoing telekinetically out from the body.
I'm looking at Sorrel very concerned. Like, you let my friends get this close?
Sorrel looks down to you and just comes down. It would appear that when Gotham has left a body, an echo that somewhat believes itself to still be Gotham remains. That's a fascinating thing. It doesn't even realize it's not Gotham anymore.
But is it safe?
Oh, certainly not. No, there's nothing safe about this. You got this, buddy! Find out what it knows!
Oh.
I make a
Like,
big
did we
flip.
catch up yet? Like, am I getting yet?
I start scrambling.
So, you say I'm the next Gotham. Skarn is visibly getting much, much more tense. You say I'm the next Gotham. What does that mean? Aren't you the same entity?
I lost my light. I am only the pieces that refuse to die. The animated impulses. I should have realized.
No. Gotham has abandoned this form. I should as well.
Wait, don't you leave without answering the rest of my questions. Where are you going?
Why does one who is so well suited to take upon themselves the mantle, why do they seem so confused? Were you not prepared?
Was I not prepared for what? For you to tell me that I'm the next vessel of this god? I have my own life.
Life is a trap. Mortal beings die. They live again in the next life. They cease there and are reborn. They lose everything time and time again.
Yeah, privilege from one who thinks they're fucking immortal.
The undead are eternal. Your life would not end. It would simply go on. Your loved ones would remain with you. Your knowledge
And where would the
increase
meaning go?
eternally. You would make meaning as you desired it.
Then where's yours? All I see is you trying your best to become alive again. Is that all your meaning is? Staying alive? Rather have more things to do.
You're right. If my divine essence left, there's no purpose to me anymore. My hatred, my desperation to continue keeps me bound here. But you have made me realize that I am not who I am. And so, I shall leave this coil behind with no regrets. However, you will be the next. You will be the next to walk the living toward their salvation. And so, I offer you my guidance. If you have questions, I propose an old trick.
What do you?
I shall
old
truthfully
trick?
answer 5 questions.
5 questions? What are you, a genie? What is this?
For my amusement.
Oh, great. You hear that, guys? He's toying with us.
I grant you permission to speak with undead.
Like
You have used one question. I am not a genie.
Well,
This
good
one's got
job.
jokes. This one's got jokes. All right, I see what's happening. Pause. God. So he's saying I have 4 now questions. Correct. All right. Why on this fucking, I don't know, why you just gonna drop questions on me for the guy who out dead literally has no idea out here? That's beautiful. All right.
I suppose it's the best one to ask.
I wouldn't know what the frick to ask this guy. I actually have no idea what to ask this guy. This is the worst thing to ask the guy who doesn't know what to ask things.
I believe in you.
You got a whole group of
shouldn't.
people.
That's incorrect.
You got
You
a
should
whole
never
group of
believe
people.
in me.
You can confer with them.
Hey, y'all want to ask questions? Because I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit for the weird devil, man. I just want to kill him.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't
if
kill
have
him. He's
any
an asshole.
questions
I don't
for the
like this guy.
undead.
Questions for the undead? I mean,
Well, if he's Gotham, then he probably knows what they're up to.
he says he's Gotham, but he says he's
Well, he
was.
Right. I'm just saying, let's shoot for the moon, right?
Yeah, you could ask about
Figure
what they
out his-
did to you. I mean, they mentioned something.
Said the
right?
ribs.
They
The
asked for
ribs of that body
specifics.
were put into me.
You could ask about your father.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ask about what they might have done to you, or the triplets.
Figure out what's their plan. I don't know. See, this is the problem. I have analysis paralysis. This is still Scarn. I have analysis
There are no dumb
paralysis.
Absolutely real.
questions, Scarn. I'll just
Every
tell you
question's
what
dumb
that is.
when I'm trying to deal with evil.
You could ask specifically what they need to succeed, because if we know what they need, then we know what we have to take away from them.
Oh,
Oh.
what's different about you? How are you not?
Yeah,
You
why
know,
the hell
like-
aren't...
Yeah, like, what are you?
Watch your words. He takes all your questions very seriously.
Yeah,
Not
I
genie,
found
har
out,
har.
apparently. Ha 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 ha. Jokes.
Okay, we're having this meeting and we're gonna figure out your 4 questions for you, bud. We
Real
got
huddle
this.
moment right now.
Yeah, actual huddle. Yeah.
We can hold on.
Okay,
Why don't
okay.
we evaluate each time? Because our answers might make us have more questions. So let's not log in right away.
No, that's totally fair. Yeah, that's what this discussion is. We're just gonna figure out the 4 questions and exactly how Scarlet has to word them.
Yeah,
We got
yeah,
this.
yeah,
We
yeah.
can figure this out. We got this.
I'm gonna sit
We got
down.
this.
You guys let me know when you're ready to tackle this.
We will do, not Genie Man.
You could also ask who trapped them here. You mentioned that was something of
I was trying to...
possible import,
I did have the idea of asking who sealed them here.
like the
It was...
epithet
Well-
flowers. What are they called? The kind of flower.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Also figure out what's going on with the pits. After they told
Peonies?
us about these
They're camellias.
Carnelius. Okay.
Carnelius.
Oh. You're so smart, Lily.
Actually, wait.
I might take back the
Hold
you're so
on, I
smart,
gotta let
Lily.
me double check before I sound really
Checks
stupid.
notes.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it is Camellia.
Certainly
Camellia.
not
Oh,
gardenias.
Camellia.
Come, Amelia. Sorry.
Okay.
Lori, what the fuck?
What? No, seriously, I'm sorry. Oh, that was 100% Carrie. I'm so sorry.
I'll hit Carrie too.
Yeah, oh, fuck that bitch. Oh. Yeah, but no, anyway, yeah, no, we're figuring this out. Okay. Okay.
I mean, they're your questions, Scar.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end
I
of the
think
day, I'm
that's
trying... I need to figure out... what is in my body and causing all of this.
Yeah.
And why I'm different.
Yeah, I agree.
'Cause I have no idea why I'm not completely controlled by what I assume is what was
And that
made to
other-
control me.
So I
that
guess,
other
like,
Hadisling
why,
chick.
why
who's
were the
kinda like you.
experiments successful on you? I guess. I don't know.
I think you already have the
How
general
are you the
phrasing.
perfect vessel?
Oh, why are you the perfect vessel?
Maybe how, specifically.
You don't even need to get too conceptual with it. Think about what you want to know.
All
Might
right.
be helpful to you.
Okay, so that's
And
one.
then again, I have to figure out what's going on with those Hadislean sisters. Like,
Yeah.
so...
Do we want something as simple as, like, what is her name?
You might not know that.
Mm.
You didn't know Scarns, so there's no
Ethica...
Oh.
there's no reason to assume he would know theirs either.
So I know we're trying to, like, figure out questions,
the
but, like,
plans of his stuff. Hey, calm down.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You've been
I
dead
don't-
for long enough, okay? You can wait longer.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind moaning? Stop moaning and
Stop
groaning
asking
over there.
questions.
Thank you.
I
They're
don't
not
think
my
I don't think
friends.
they're asking
So okay, I have a question for you, Scar. I know we're trying to figure out questions for you to ask
Damn
this
it.
not Genie dude.
Yeah, sure.
Did,
Whatever.
did you say out loud, "I'm the next Gotham"? Was that a thing you just said?
That's
I
what
said that to
he
him, too.
said. He said to me.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, what the fuck is
It's
that
another
about?
question I'm about to ask this
Like,
man.
goddamn!
What the hell?
What the fuck? Oh, there's so much.
I'd hate to see Lily have to stab you into a branch prison.
Yeah, I imagine she doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, I'd imagine
Right.
that wouldn't be a thing.
Like, right, Lulu? Lulu, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're right. I don't.
Oh, okay,
I don't want to
okay.
do that.
Okay. Good, okay, good check it. Okay. So could we ask something as like vague as what does that mean?
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
you're the
basically
next
ask, how am I the
Gotham?
next Gotham?
Okay. Okay, okay. Fair. Okay, so what questions we have so far?
Basically, how am I the perfect vessel? How did I basically, how am I the next Gotham?
Mm-hmm.
How do the sisters tie into this? And
And another one we can
my
figure out.
dad.
And your dad? What do you want to ask specifically? Because that's also very vague.
Where is my dad? I don't think he would answer that one. Honestly,
About where your mother is.
Oh.
I don't know if particularly he would know that one either. But
Well,
essentially,
we don't know if they know
how
what your dad would be either, but that's a question we're considering.
it's considering
We can
it, but I'm
workshop in between
considering
questions.
less so.
The hardest thing is
that-
asking the first question.
Mm.
Well, second question.
I'm more so trying to figure out this organization, seeing that this one you spent the last 40 years or so in this body, trying to build that up. Like, how can what is their organization? What's the goal of their organization? Other than reviving him.
Make more Gotham, yeah. Turn everyone undead. Isn't that the thing that Gotham does? He's like, everyone should be a zombie, because zombies are good, or whatever. I don't know, I didn't pay attention. Well, like here, I paid attention here. I didn't pay attention in class, because who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I've got my
Bad
line of
guy.
questions. I have no
I
idea
also
what I'm
didn't
going
pay
to ask
attention in
for.
class, but
Was never a pious type. Oh, not in that regard, anyway.
All right. Basically got these questions. Hey, yo, OG!
right.
That's for old guy.
Said you... All right.
As you,
You
ask
said something
your
about-
questions,
Huh?
I will return my essence to the whole of Gotham's divine power. In these key moments, I will know what Gotham knows.
Oh, well, there you go.
You will know what Gotham knows. All right.
Speak your questions.
You said something about me being the next Gotham. Why am I the next Gotham?
My bodies have always decayed faster than I can achieve my goals. I have taken into the forms of those who are compatible, bodies built in undeath. But to avoid their rapid decay, I began working on a theorized solution. A living body, acclimated. When the man came to visit, when Ethicus came to research eternal life, I spoke to him. I taught him of the rituals I had conceived, and I granted him a number of my ribs. By merging them into the formative bodies of children, they would grow to acclimate and absorb the smallest fraction of my divine essence. Only enough that by the time they had grown, their living bodies would accept my full spirit, and then, once I entered into their body, I could convert it into the perfect undead vessel. That is your fate. You were born and bred to be my doorway into the living world so that I may save it. And this is a fate that so long as you carry that rib inside of you, you will follow. You are the next generation.
Then how do those sisters how do those sisters plan into all of this? Are they other vessels?
You see this time when you ask the question, the back of the body arches slightly as it seems to be slightly more animated than it was. These greenish cracks seem to run along its body like veins for just a moment, and then it settles kind of back into position.
The sisters. The Hatterslin sisters. Found as victims of war. Cast out by their communities. Their parents dead at the hands of invading forces. They were lost, and Ethicus found them. Used them, unwilling to subject his own child immediately to the rigors of my ritual. They were a testing ground. The ribs that I gave, they were placed inside of them as they grew. And all three grew to accept my spirit to a degree. However, one began to rot and erode. She passed away. The magic of other gods, unable to heal her, to remove my influence. And the other two fell into despair. But where one fell into hopelessness, the other fell into enlightenment. The fragility of life laid bare for her. The death of her sister showing her the pointlessness of life. They would have been ignored. Except that Ethicus's true goal, the eternal life of his son, was taken from him. And so, he went back to them and focused on his successful test subject, the sister who had survived. The sister who was primed to accept me.
Well, that was all right. Damn, that answers two of
These intense waves of answers, followed by just all the energy of a notepad. Okay, so, all right.
That's right.
Like an old fucking 90s style, like one of like the bindings on the top notepads flips a page over the top. Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Licks finger. All right, so
Adjust glasses.
Yeah, that checks out.
what do you mean by saving the world? You said your goal was to save us. What does that mean?
Poor lost soul. What you call evil is subjective. Life is a trap. And I know that from your perspective, That is a ridiculous statement. But what is life? You are born, you grow, amass knowledge, wisdom, power, influence, love. You die. Your spirit is ushered to the realm of those who would be most suited to show you your afterlife. There, you continue again, slowly becoming nothing more than a petitioner, a shadow of what you were. And then, your afterlife ends, and you join the cycle of reincarnation, being born again. But the you that is born, they are not you. They are a new thing that used you to become undeath. In the situations you're familiar with, undeath is a clumsy, barbaric thing. A corpse that is raised and forced to do work. A rotting lich who survives into eternity feeding on souls. Those are not undeath as I see it. Undeath is freedom from the cycle. It is not death. It is not life. It is eternally preserving the spirit without consequence. Amassing knowledge, living and loving forever. It is immortality, and I wish it for every living creature. You have seen my menials. They are not regular undead. They retain who they are. And when I have proper influence in the world of the living, I will further my research. I will perfect them. And I will free every soul from the boundaries of life and death. Then, when there is no need for an afterlife, I will dispose of all the gods who reign over mortal life and untether us fully.
And he wants to kill a god?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not,
I figured they'd want that
okay.
somewhere.
Man,
That does track.
There's,
Yeah. I was like
I
waiting
could-
for it. I was waiting for it. I was like, where's the kill of the gods?
I listened to all of that. I really did. But when you started out with evil is subjective, man, I didn't want to listen to you anymore. That's like asking a cannibal.
said
Is eating
evil.
babies okay? No, I think eating babies is fine.
She's making a good point.
Get him, Lilia.
there's the question.
Out of respect for your station, I will disregard that there was a question in that mockery.
There was no question in that mockery. It was just pure mockery.
Lilia, maybe we should.
To answer it, though,
No!
eating babies is not.
Lilia!
My
It's
man.
been disregarded. Pay attention to what the weird, freaky thing is saying. It doesn't count. Doesn't count. You're safe.
Two
Oh, stop.
questions remain. No, wait.
There's one
One,
more.
one question remains.
Oh, no, I was gonna. Hey, okay, all right.
You almost got me there.
Oh.
Cheeky.
I have a suggestion for it, although I don't know if you'll agree.
All right, huddle. What's up?
Huddle.
Yep, okay, all right.
Let me
Yeah,
squeeze in
this
there.
doesn't count. We're discussing. Okay, we'll be right back. Yo, what's up?
Oh, we know that there's two things affecting the memories of people inside the city.
Yeah, I was about to think about asking something about
If we could figure out how to remove the effect, it would be a way to at least give us an edge on finding these things. We can't learn anything about the missing sister from them. Granted, it's from what he just said. It sounds like Moon Theris needs to be
Yeah, nah,
kept
so I
in
heard
protective
that.
custody. To put it mildly.
But which one are we trying to get rid of? Because there's two of them. That's the whole thing. I
Yeah,
don't want to mess
why
this
is
up.
One's a
weird-
disease, and the other one is
It's like a
suppressing
parasite
bad
thing?
memories.
Yeah.
Some type
And
of.
I
I'm
think
not
the
gonna lie to you
second
guys. I'm
one-
pretty worried I might still have that.
The second one, I think, is what Soun was interacting with.
Yeah.
and what they can't talk to you about us. I guess I don't really talk to them. That one I know we can do something about. It looks like there's been some luck with the resting head clinic, so we can probably just fix that other one. Seems like it's just a disease, right?
Seems. All right, that works. Handbrake.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
OG. Big former Gotham.
Ooh, the former. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Former. I like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
About this
former.
memory jamming that's happening over the pits. What is... How do we get rid of this memory jamming that's going around the pits?
Ethicus's folly. He is both a genius and he is a fool. The pits are easily victimized because they forget everything tragic that occurs. There is a being, a fey creature, that lives deep underground. It uses one of the temples as its homes, and it uses the magics put in place there to experiment on the people of the pits. It steals away their bad thoughts and memories and replaces them with those that are comforting. Then, it devours the psychic energy that is produced by them. A sort of unwilling bargain. By living there, you are cared for, but your minds sustain it. If you wish to free yourself from it, the fey creature's connection to that place must be destroyed. It resides in one of the temples, in the Latch Temple of Chan Karagosh. The other effect, one that I do not fully understand myself, and to that end, I sent Ethicus to research, independent of the activities of his reverence, who tried to give me a body. He searched. He looked for the source. That disease. Amnesis. It erodes the consciousness and the self. In my world of undeath, it still poses a threat. Even the undead are affected by it, and so I would have seen it eradicated. Even now, Ethicus walks the caverns. He searches for a way to be rid of it, or to harness it. He searches in the pits of Agony's throat, where the water pools, where the mists converge, where the lake of crystal holds back the bulk of the true disease. If you wish to eradicate amnesis, I would ask that if you find an answer to that question, that you come and tell me. I too would wish to know.
My concerns have been shifted slightly.
Ethicus is a bold mind. He is someone who grasps that power. And if he were to find a way,
You see the body begin to shift, and like its hands begin pushing in on itself. The arm that's still on the wood begins to run its fingers down it towards its own throat. And you notice there is a change as it seems like it's regaining some mobility.
if he were to find a way to weaponize it, then I am sure that he would take it. And so, in my last breaths in this body, I grant you this mission, next of kin. I will let go here, and I implore you take this blade that killed this body. If Ethicus decides to act against my wishes, your wishes, kill him. And know, my son, Skarn, you need not worry. I am already close.
The body then freezes. It completely stops moving. And it begins to dissolve away, Thanos snap style, into ash, collapsing in on itself. As it does, there is a shift in the room. The roots that are around you begin to sway and move. They become animated very suddenly. They all begin pulling into it, as if trying to bind down the body that's undergoing this change. You see that there's a spear-like tip that this wood came down to that was piercing into the body of the cadaver. The wood begins to move and spider its way up onto the ceiling, and then presses down, and as it does, the full weight of this massive wooden, mass crushes the altar. As it no longer supports itself on the sides of the room, it breaks it. The altar cracks in half and splits to the side as all of this wood continues to condense down until it finally stops and seems to take the shape of what appears to be this wood and crystal sword that remains pierced into the center of where the body of Gotham was. As you see, this.
Ooh. That's pretty. Oh.
Oh.
Root bloom.
Wow.
All right.
Wild!
Guess I'll pick it up. Is there something that happens to me as I touch this thing? I want to grab it.
It doesn't seem to really react to you. As you reach over and you pick it up, it is very light. The blade that it has appears to be this, it almost feels like it's a purplish blue blade made of like fortified sap, as if sap had been crystallized into a glass-like shape and consistency. You feel it like moving around your hand as you pick it up, as the wood does seem to move, but you don't feel any energy. You do see several camellias remain on it and appear to be continuing to bloom and open on the wooden sections of the blade.
Yeah, I'm not a swordsman. Lilia!
Yeah, I'm right here.
I was about to
all right.
say,
You want
listen,
this?
we love your umbrella, but
You want this?
Yeah, I can hold it and see what happens.
Yeah, sure.
this practically says your name. It's got your camellias on it.
It's true.
Yeah, but you have to consider
Chameleon.
plausible deniability, and that way you don't get your hopes up.
That true?
Okay. Okay. Writing that down.
She will
Okay.
she will reach out and touch it.
Okay. As you take hold of it, and you take it in your hand, the roots that are around it, they've softly but very securely fasten around both your hand and your arm as you feel this living weapon that you've taken a hold of connect to you. You can feel magic moving inside of it. You feel the magic inside of you seems to try to connect with it as if it's trying to push into it as well. For the sake of what it's doing, it feels like it is effectively requesting that you allow it to attune to you. Would you allow it to?
She will allow it, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put the root bloom in your inventory. You want me to read out what it does?
Yes.
So it is a longsword. It is a magical longsword. If you use it with 2 hands, which you often probably won't in normal circumstances, but you will get to that, it does a D10 instead of a D8. It is a +2 weapon. Some of its effects only work for certain classes, but the ones that work for you, you're a Petal Knight, so as long as you are using it, it always counts as being used one-handed, even if you're using it two-handed, so none of your Petal Knight abilities are stunted by it.
Oh.
So you can use the D10 and not have the one-handed issue. Also, you can use your action to the packed attacker feature. You can use your action to make 2 attacks with it. The rest of it is stuff that doesn't apply to you because you don't have a packed weapon. Packed wielder, you can use your strength dex or your spellcasting ability for its attack and damage rolls. I imagine you'll use dex. If you aren't proficient with long swords, then you are treated as proficient with it. And spell focus, you can use it as a spellcasting focus for your packed magic, and all of your spell attacks get a +1 bonus, and your spell save DCs get a +1 bonus.
Hell yeah.
And it's magic. And once again, you get a +2 to attack and damage rolls with it.
Wow.
I will edit all of those onto it to modify your stuff. Right now, the main thing I'll do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to go to your Petal Knight spells, and I'm going to add a +1, boom, boom, to all your stuff. All your DCs go up by 1, all your other stuff goes up by 1.
Oh, thank you.
Crazy. Wild.
Perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
I called it.
There's just like a brief moment where she's holding it, and then it's just like,
Yeah, ta ta, ba di da ba ding da ba di stan den lun den lun.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I knew it was a good idea giving you that sword.
What, I know Gnomish.
Incredible.
actually, wait, do I? Hold on, I could be lying.
Oh.
Maybe.
Where's my languages? I don't know where my languages are.
They should be
Maybe under abilities. Under the
That's what
languages tab.
Ignore me.
Abilities.
Common, Elvish, Gnomish. Gnomish.
hell yeah.
There it is. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's Gnomish now.
I can speak Infernal.
There's a moment where the previous body of Gotham having now dissipated, much like Sorrel said they did earlier, seems to have now that the vestige of divine essence that remained within it, since it has left, the body is now gone. As this happens, you see Sorrel floating over to you guys, and they open their mouth briefly, and they begin to say, okay, so what did we... And as they say that, there is this gust of wind from the other side of the chamber as you guys see on these shadows move across the walls, as on one side of the chamber, what looks like the silhouette of, and this is going to sound odd, a pink shadow of 3 wings unfurls across one side of the chamber, and a shadow of bat-like wings unfurls on the other, putting out all lights within this chamber whenever it happens, and then these weird illusion of 2 sets of wings vanishes. And Sorrel just kind of, his eyes scrunch, his eyebrows just fall in disappointment. Oh, we're being told to leave.
Oh.
I feel
Yeah.
like we
Did we do
went
something
to a
wrong?
museum and broke an exhibit.
Yeah, that's basically what
Yeah.
we did.
It was
Lucille's
so
mad at me.
cool.
Lucille?
Lucy, yeah. The divine realm that we're well, not exactly divine realm, but the place that we're in is owned by somebody who goes by the name of Luciel. They're the Coryphant that maintains this place. One who doesn't fully trust the Eidolons and the gods, and as such, they make a great person to hang on to the vestiges of old ones. And we just destroyed that, and we're seemingly taking something out of one of what effectively are their vaults. So, they would like us to see ourselves out.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yep.
Sorry.
We'll go this way. I think.
Sorry about that.
It's
Sorry.
dark. Help.
Blame my dad.
Torches,
You might have
Yeah, I
seen
guess I-
him.
torches
I guess I
around
should've
the
asked.
Let's just have that
exit
be an
light
excuse
up.
for everything now. Let's just blame.
Oh, perfect.
Blame your dad for stuff.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
I'm just gonna blame my dad for most of the shit. All right, you like
Hell
put it on
yeah.
his tab. Shit.
Listen,
Hell
I've had a
yeah.
lot of people blame dads, moms, cousins, and that one guy.
We hate
In
that one
general.
guy.
Yeah, there's always that one guy.
Fuck that
Scarn
one
out
guy.
here living his best fucking Shoto Todoroki life. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
So I guess we're getting the frick out.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
orderly fashion. I'm gonna make my way to the exit.
Sorry for deciding that this is mine now.
Yeah.
Let's not make a meal of it in case they decide to confiscate it.
Let's make a meal a bit later.
Ba-dee-ba-dee-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
There we go.
Whistling and
Hell
walking
yeah.
out, spinning the sword.
Incredible.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, yaboo.
The nuts on top.
Ba-dee-ba-da-ba-dee-stumble-dee-dun-dun.
Incredible.
They're just singing the gnomish anthem as they make their way out.
Gnomish anthem?
What a thing my world's just been endowed with.
Hell yeah! Me and Anna out here making
We shall
fucking
sing the
cake
traditional
decisions.
song of our people.
You're welcome. I suddenly decide things.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The Feralis over here being like, we too shall sing the song of our people.
Fuck yeah!
What the
wow.
fuck? Say,
That's why the cat folk really don't want to be referred to as the Feralis. They're like, no, we're different. We look the same. We're different. Don't associate us
cooler
with
than
those
those
cringe
guys."
motherfuckers.
Feralis out
Oh,
here
God,
being like,
it's
we are
so
different. We are not cats. We are different from cats. A dragon can
We're
poke
not-
its head in. Yeah, we're not dragons.
You're not those weirdos who are role playing. Playing warrior in the fields.
As
Come
you
on,
guys-
Ravenclaw.
As you
Sorry.
guys
Oh my God.
head back up into the hallway of sealed stone doors, the door reappears behind you, and not only that, seems to smooth out into such a way that there's no longer a stone arch. It is now just a smooth wall. You guys are led back out to the bridge from the massive obsidian floating tower in the sky that you have found yourself in, and as you head out, you find as you walk along the bridge back to the passage you came from, it vanishes. The bridge actively disperses back into mist and clouds behind you as you walk. And as you turn, you see, flying about 100 feet up from you guys as you walk back into the tunnel in another structure that bridge leads to that would take you back to where you go. You see floating about 100 feet up from it, another figure, a woman who does, much like the shadow you saw, has 3 pink wings and 3 bat-like wings and seems to be wearing somewhat Valkyrian armor, is floating very judgmentally, arms crossed, hair kind of flowing magnanimously in the wind, looking down with abject disappointment. Just for trivia, you see this individual.
I like them. I can't see them yet, but I do like them.
Yep. Taking a minute
They
to
seem
load,
like
but
they
I
know
can't
what's
fucking-
up.
It's one of those I didn't reduce the images, so you give it a sec.
I'm glad you didn't, dear God.
I can see them now. I still like
Oh.
them. They seem like a person who knows what's
I
up.
I recognize this.
God, I'm so gay. God damn.
You see them
Me, Carrie.
looking down with authoritative disappointment, but they don't seem angry per se, just very cross. In the way that a mother that could divine smite you might be. As the passage that you guys enter into, clouds cover it over again, and it is gone. There is a wisping motion as wind seems to push you guys back along the tunnel, and you re-emerge as if sort of thrown out from it back into Sorrel's study.
Like, I
What?
feel like they've probably said something along the lines of move along before, and I respect that in a person.
Oh. That does something to me. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I push him over with my toe. You're
Ow.
like, not you, the child, the troublemaker. Not all violence is towards Desmond. How dare you.
Ah, she hit me! You guys, you saw that? She hit me! I've fallen and I
You
can't
gonna
get
stop
up.
me or what? At me, punk. I've had enough of your crimes.
Listen, I can't shove you. You're so small. You could die.
What? I could take you on.
Wow.
Don't start a fight with me, sucker.
Mm.
So is that like anything like what you'd expect, Sorrel?
I actually don't often go there. I've been there before for some minor research purposes, but the Coryphonts and Volta is a place that most people are generally not assumed to go. The demigods that run that place are all collectors, in a sense. Each of them is fascinated with a different part of mortal culture, and so it's very useful. They form very large collections, like what you saw. But unfortunately, they're also highly protective of them and very volatile, and also the entire place is partially run by Vestius, which makes it very hands-off. So we try not to get on her bad side as best we can by staying out of there. But,
Did we just mess up somebody's model display?
Oops.
you know, he sort of
Oops.
he floats upside down. In a very abstract, long-term sense, kinda, yeah.
Ooh,
We
now I
keep
feel
coming up with
bad.
better and better analogies. My gosh.
Breaking a museum exhibit wasn't good enough?
Look, there wasn't
Museums
any
are so
red tape.
important.
That said, I don't have proper context for many of the things that you guys asked it, but was that information useful? Do you think that'll be helpful in your continued investigation?
I'd assume, yeah.
Man, we hope so.
Information's better than none.
We got a
I
lot of
barely hear
information out
about-
of that.
Fairies, let alone cave fairies.
Didn't know anything about that before, so.
Sorrel, do you know how to hurt a fairy?
A fairy? I suppose if you
Fey
step on it.
creature.
Yep,
A fey creature, that's a different question. He sort of flips
Oh.
around.
Yeah, different. Yeah, sorry.
Well, if it's one like that, you would either find its body and if it's in the material world, you'd kill it the way you'd kill anything else. But something like this is probably hidden away inside its own realm. So you'd want to find your way in, learn the rules, and then, well, logic kind of stops at that point. You have to sort of figure it out at that stage.
And
Basically
don't eat
beat it at its
anything,
own
right?
game.
Okay, so
Don't-
I'll just
don't-
shoot it till it's dead.
That could work.
All right.
Mm,
Gun
very
is a viable
straightforward.
option.
If it's
I
an
heard
archfey,
something about cold iron working on them, and I'm pretty sure this is called iron, and
If
it's
if
not
a-
hot right now.
Well, if it's an archfey and you fight it within its own realm, you might have to make
An
it.
ar- Oh,
You might have to make it give you its name, or you might have to say thank you or something before you kill it. Their
okay,
worlds
I'll try
run
and
on
do
pretty
that.
arbitrary rules.
Kill fairy, save town. Yeah, I've got a general frame reference. Also, we have to go down there anyways, because Atlatch Temple is connected to Agony's Throat, which is where your dad is, or that was your dad. It's unclear at this point.
That's also where the convergence of all of the ley lines is, down in the earth.
It's said that all the waters pool in Agony's throat. Logically, if all of the sources of water went to that place, then it's unlikely that people would be able to not stumble upon it since people have searched them. But You mentioned that whenever you went into the Latch Temple, that there was a massive pit that the water was all draining down into, right?
Yeah.
It's entirely possible that that pit and whatever lays at the bottom is Agony's throat. The
Yeah, I
water
think
passing
so.
through the Latch Temples must pool down into it.
Probably where that Crystal Lake or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I hate that sentence when you have to say it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I hate? Psst, psst, that.
Because you're not a cat?
No, like, lisps.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, some
Lists.
people can't do anything about that.
SPS, STS, hate those words.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, sure, yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Can't believe.
Let me go get
Swirl
my
hates
lists.
Braden.
Anything that makes you go tss.
Okay.
No, I don't dislike lisps. I hate the SPS. I hate having to say the sound lisps.
Oh, I understand more now.
Yeah, I get it now, yeah. I was confused. I thought
Yeah,
you
hate that.
like people with lisps. I was like,
No,
that's me.
no,
Like, wow.
no,
About it, man.
no. Frankly, your brain went there first, so
Listen, I misheard,
You-
and that's very
you accepted
fair.
that
I
really
need
readily.
To be better.
You accepted
Well,
that
I
so
was-
readily.
I
You were like
didn't
so okay
accept
with
it.
it
I was
immediately. You
confused
didn't say
by it.
anything. You should have called me
Why-
out
why
on
are
it.
you-
If you
What
really had a
the
problem with
fuck?
that,
Why are you
you should
coming
have
at
been
me
like,
like this,
"What the
man?"
fuck, Sorrel? That's not very cool." But you didn't.
Listen,
You guys should go home and keep investigating.
I thought that you were a better person than that.
Wait!
That's why I
Yeah.
wanted clarification. But right now, you're being kind of a dick to specifically me.
I would like to go home, yes.
Wait,
Oh, Pepper wants a thing first.
well, I reckon. Well, I have a question for you. It's like it's pretty random, but I'll shoot in the dark. Are there things like our curse? I'm trying to remember properly, but I remember when Lilia and Skarn went to talk to Saun, they like spaced out for some time.
Oh yes, we went over this earlier. Would
Oh.
you like a reminder?
For the sake of the fact that it's been for the sake of the
I
fact that it's been
remember.
metaphorically 2 weeks ago,
Yes.
can you?
But
So-
I remember. It's for everyone else.
The the thing that we're now assuming is an archfey that is preying upon your people by stealing their unpleasant memories and replacing them with good ones or making you forget so it can feed off of the psychic energy. What was that?
Right,
Should I
which I-
stop?
No. Which
It's whenever it seems to have an influence where whenever anybody thinks too hard about it or the things that it's removing, they simply don't. As a result, when somebody like Saun directly talks about those things, it seems like the effect of this thing deals with it by simply having you forget the conversation. So it's not that they forgot, or it's not that they didn't talk about it. They probably heard everything Saun said. It's just that from their perspective, everything that happened during that period of time didn't happen. They
Was
glazed
taken.
over it.
Right.
It's still in their head somewhere. It's just being manipulated. It's very likely this creature's not actually taking memories or anything. It's probably just twisting around how you think. So, when Saun began telling you about it unrelentingly for a period of several hours, you've perceived that as time flickering to the future because you simply have not been allowed to remember the time that you spent talking about it. And for the sake of the narrative of the D&D game we're playing, it's far more mysterious if you actively don't get to experience those conversations. So you don't.
I imagine it was to prove a point, but also if you really think about it in the broad context, because he knew that what was going to happen, what a dick.
Huh.
From what we've been
think he
told
was
about that
most-
conversation, they sort of forced him.
Well, he was also probably giving. If he knew it was going to happen anyway, I guess he was just kind of giving a shot in the dark in the hope that it would work.
I guess. It's just a point like I could waste 20 minutes or 40 minutes of someone's time and they'd be like, oh, what happened? And it'd be like, yeah. And then
Or
if
maybe-
like
You
it
know what I bet
pestered it, you
happened?
could do it again. But he's like, I'll just tell you it all right now.
You know what I bet happened? I bet that he told them everything about it, and then I bet it left their minds. And then I bet they went, what just happened? And he was like, okay, well, I'll
Oh,
tell
and he
you again.
kept going. Oh no.
Damn.
Must be frustrating for Sohn. He's lived in that place for about 10 years, never being able to tell anybody what's happening to them.
Weird that it doesn't mess with him.
Indeed.
Would it not mess with someone like my persuasion?
I imagine
I'm
if
not
you
good
stayed
at
there
it.
for long enough, it would probably eventually affect you. It also stands to reason that if this thing needs tragedy, or if it needs something to erase to get to you, it probably doesn't affect you until the first time it can really sink its teeth into you. So, it's one of two things must be true. Either you haven't been there long enough, or nothing bad enough has happened to you yet.
I have a hypothesis that I must test.
So one of two things is true for Sohn. Either he is unaffected by it entirely, or he simply doesn't experience the concept of tragedy.
That would see when you say it like that, it makes him sound like a psychopath.
It does. It makes him sound very dangerous. A person would have had to go through some terrible shit or be a terrible person to be at the point where they can't comprehend that kind of thing.
Ah,
You
so
should
I was
have-
right. What a dick.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think we're jumping to conclusions here.
Oh,
I don't know. There
I
was
only know what I've
already
been told.
some serious doubt.
I mean, Lily, we can investigate it all.
well, that
He couldn't-
or he's just that, or he's got the same sort of nature as the creature, and it can't, feed on things like it.
So it's a fairy.
You shouldn't assume.
That's fair, but
He's one of them-
theorizing
he's one of
once
them-
again.
Them arch fairies.
Whoa.
In any
Were they
case,
hungry?
Soon's knowledge does seem to be pivotal in this. I imagine he's probably actively involved. Well, passively. He wants to be involved, but hasn't taken action for some reason. If you can find a way to utilize him in all this, somebody immune to the effects of this creature is probably an asset. I don't know how, but,
Really good at getting away with stuff. Not that anyone should do that. That would be bad.
It's true.
Right.
In any case, before anybody starts to wonder where you've all been, I should probably return you all back. Now that I've explained Pepper's situation to you, I've relayed how important it is that Pepper succeed, not just for your town, but for her family as well. And also, now that you've been given some knowledge straight from the undead's mouth, it seems to me you're all relatively prepared to tackle what's ahead. I don't know much about the context of the sisters, but if Gotham wasn't lying to you, which I have a feeling he wasn't, it seems that that one sister truly is dead, and one of the two that you know is lying to you. Scarn's gonna be okay.
Interesting.
Pat Scarn, because muted.
I will be fine.
I didn't know if you were there or not, though. Like, he's
Damn
processing
right.
things. Is there anything else I can do for any of you before I ship you off back to your home?
Is Ox coming with us?
Oh yeah, I'll send Ox back soon.
Yes.
Ox has other duties, and he has to report in about other things, and while he's been helping you, he hasn't been able to do them as efficiently, so I imagine his other boss is probably, giving him a bit of an earful right now.
His other boss? He's
Man,
got another?
I'd expect he might even come back a different breed, depending on how much he gets his earful about it.
What? You're so fluffy. Oh.
Ox's other boss
Alright.
likes to mess with his pedigree.
Make my Sphinx or something.
That'd be funny.
Raw chicken cat.
You'd have to make sure that there's no glass anywhere that they can sit on. Or
Oh,
they
I
get
need to get him a
stuck.
sweater.
Or they get stuck.
Especially because winter. Thank you, Sora. Again. for everything.
You're very welcome. I'll see. I have my own duties to attend to here, which is why I send people like you to do things. But I'll see
Yes.
what I can scrape up in terms of helping. Now that it seems we've confirmed that Ethicus is the same person who left here and also went to the pits, I will continue trying to find out things like what happened to your mother, Skarn, if I can, what their life here was like, what their family was like, and maybe I could dig up some other information about him. The problem is, everyone here is so secretive. Even from each other.
Mm-hmm. Now that I'm here, I'm remembering how cagey all my classmates were.
I guess that's what happens when you have genies and demons and celestials all working together to try to forward the pursuit of magic. A lot of people here don't trust each other.
They had a really nice plate.
Hmm?
Gotta respect someone with good plate mail.
He's talking about Lucia.
Well, maybe if you write a good enough book, you'll get to meet him again.
Book.
The Coryphants are all very interested in literature,
Huh.
to the point that their realms are effectively big libraries.
Kind of neat.
Yeah.
I bet they like murder mysteries.
Oh.
Vestius and them get along quite well, on account of the fact that they both have a keen interest in things you're not supposed to have.
Oh, that's silly. People shouldn't have things they're not supposed to have. Frankly, I don't like people when they touch things that don't belong to them. I could never imagine any part of me being connected to someone like that. What?
Nothing.
There's just strange folk, especially young upstart kids, trying to break into places they don't belong and touch things that can hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, nothing, man. Nothing.
It's so tense right now.
Yep.
Desmond just saying things in the middle of a somber room. Just gets on a fucking wild train of thought. Just don't like when people touch things that don't belong to them. One time I had some guests over and I had some noodles. I was gonna cook them for them, and then, well, it's funny really. I was going to make it for them, and then they took it and tried to cook it elsewhere and didn't succeed, and then lied, and then I only had the sauce, and that was hilarious. I don't know if they liked noodles.
Sometimes when I say that.
Why is no one
sauce,
talking?
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Tucker is being quiet because she touches things that doesn't belong to her.
Sorrel snaps their fingers, and as they do, you guys lurch a little bit again, and the place that you're in dissolves away, and you find yourself in that same massive expanse of one huge stone plate over you, one under you, and a teleportation circle under your feet.
Pastor, I love you. Oh man.
Oh, geez. Ooh.
I tried to squeeze that in the very last second.
Oh. Surprising. Well, you are very good too, student.
What?
Now you random solution.
No!
I don't know if it's the intention you meant, but I think you just got student zoned.
Wow.
No, I don't. No.
Keep practicing
I'm
your
saying
magic and they'll see you as family one day.
Hey, do you want this?
Just gives her the drawing of him.
No.
Oh my God.
Look, I didn't know about Sorrel until like recently, and we're like kin.
Oh, so it's just a little fast for them?
I'm on the clock.
I said it quickly.
I gotta be
Is it
professional.
unprofessional?
I gotta be
Shut
professional,
the fuck
Tuz.
up.
Like, they float upside down, and they stand on the ceiling of this expansive room that you guys are in. All right. Contact me if you need anything, or at least send word through Oxalia, I guess. And, kid, Lawrence,
Yeah?
don't blow yourself up with those.
I'm gonna do my best not to.
Right, the bomb. I was so
Yeah,
distracted by the god and everything else.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on, but yeah, I have like a rock bomb.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't blow yourself up with those.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not planning to blow me up with them.
You could blow a fairy up with it.
Yeah.
They,
That'd be pretty cool.
you hear the snapping of fingers again. The sound echoes out to become this reverberating, thunderous clap, and as it does, the teleportation circle under all of your feet causes gravity to vanish. You all lift up into the air very briefly. The world peels away from around you, leaving you in a dark void, and then as if the sensation of falling overcomes you, you just feel yourself descending and then land back in the middle of the circle that you had left from, except now, the circle is not a properly drawn magic circle, it is a large burn mark in the ground.
Okay, now that we're gone, I've been waiting. I just feel a little like confused because we got there and he was so imposing and all magic-y, and I was like, oh, he's gonna know stuff about stuff. And then he just kind of ate popcorn while we maybe nearly died, and I have mixed feelings about your uncle. Pretty neat guy though.
He's an observer. That's how they learn. But he's
I'm not. No, hold on.
solid.
No, rephrasing my brain. Keep going.
He's a good guy. I mean, I'm still here, so he kind of has to be.
I'm still here. I have
Apparently-
a request of the party.
Uh-oh.
Yes, God.
One that I'm not going to actually ask you directly. I'm going
okay.
to check the party sheet.
Feel my notes. Look for my note from God in the party sheet.
God note. I'm going to look at the party sheet. I'm going to be like, yes, good.
Ominous.
Lilia,
Yeah.
Ah,
You get to
passive
be the-
perceptions.
you get to be the only one that notices.
Oh.
Lilia, as you guys arrive back here, wind gently swaying through the trees, the sun beginning to go down, your bunny ears perk up as you catch the sound of ignition, the crackling of flames beginning to light up nearby, and you turn just in time to look up to see a cliff that had been shielding this area, a cliff that's about 20 feet up. You three see that there are 3 individuals standing atop a 20-foot cliff. 2 of them are these massive red draconian individuals who are holding bows and arrows made of flame, and the other appears to be this Haddislan sorcerer standing between them, eyes looking down as if having been waiting for you all to return. As a surprise round is going to go,
What?
and you are the only one who's not going to be surprised, Lilia.
Not true, silly goose.
That's not true.
Nothing surprises
Also you.
Desmond.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'd like everybody to roll initiative, and I'm gonna put you on this map, and I'm gonna get you some references.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh, pretty average for me.
18! Oh, 20!
that's a solid 9 for Lori. I want none of this.
19. A 9 and surprise. Oof.
Damn.
Where's my funny button?
Yeah, I'm fucked, dude.
A funny little initiative button.
That's
It's on your
17
main
and
tab
total.
in the middle.
Buddy,
Yeah, find
bud.
it.
There it is.
Also, roll for Tabasco, please.
Oh yeah,
17.
Tabasco, get out of here.
Here's-
Get in
here's-
here.
I
here's-
can't
the thing.
believe you'd forget about Tabasco.
I can't
So-
believe I would.
The 2 individuals that you see up there, give me one moment.
Never.
I get
2.
to stop taking notes now. I'm sorry, I wasn't taking notes. Shut
Where?
up.
Dude, I was doing my best, but I lost a lot of it.
Where is the initiative
Yep.
on this sheet?
I got 3 pages today.
It's on your main
so
tab.
Damn.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh,
about
on
it.
my main tab?
Go,
For-
Justin. Maybe
Oh, for
somebody-
Tabasco, I
Tabasco,
put their
Yeah.
character sheet into the chat. If you
Right, I
open it,
have it. I
there's-
see armor class, hit points. I'm just not seeing specifically where, and I don't want to roll death saves.
Initiative.
I mean, none of us want to roll.
I believe you just rolled dexterity. For
Actually,
them.
that's a good. Where is it? I should on there.
Yeah,
Here,
it's
tell you what.
this.
You just roll a d20. Roll a dex check, and I'll just make it
Yep.
their initiative.
That was.
Oh, look at his dice! He got a 15.
Oh, they're sick.
Look at his dice! You guys
My
see.
baby!
I shared the map, right? You guys see that there are one individual who is a Hadislan that has this smoky, dark skin. They look incredibly old. You see they're channeling this dark magic. These much like the image that I just showed. These rings of red energy are moving around one of their arms, and they're slowly turning it, kind of Doctor Strange style, as if adjusting like the face of a clock. They have these purple robes that very visibly have the emblem of Vestius on them. Beside them, there are two large lizard-like individuals that, I would say, Pepper, please roll me religion. You're maybe the only person who would have know about something this outlandish.
Oh
You guys-
boy, why can't I be Fenris?
See these lizard-like fiends, these tiny red draconic lizard-like fiends, aiming bows down at you from up on top of this cliff.
Religion, here we go. Oh, that's a 5.
Okay, you have no idea.
There you go.
Weird-looking dragonkin, noodle necks.
Firebows!
As you guys turn towards them, the only ones who will get a turn in this first round of combat because of the surprise, because they were distinctly waiting for you guys to come back. The only ones who will receive a turn are going to be Lilia and Desmond, on account of your features. I'm gonna do.
Slay.
Hell yeah.
No, seriously, slay them.
Do it. Absolutely slay them. Fucking kill them.
I've been waiting to fight for a long time.
I was gonna say, you got some aggression you won't get out, boy.
And they're bowmen?
They're bowmen.
Uh-oh.
It's
There's
time
not
to
room
show
enough in this
supremacy.
town.
As you do this, you hear this is all happening kind of in the same very quick procession. But as this happens, and as you turn and they notice that two of you have seen them, just before the arrows from those bows fly, you see the sorcerer raising up their hand, and you just hear, "There's children among you. That's a pity. This is nothing personal." And we are going to go down turn order immediately. Initiative has been rolled. We begin. Pepper, you would be first in turn order if you weren't surprised.
Oh my god!
Heck, and Desmond, it is now your turn. I'm going to take your turn to very quickly make sure that Root Bloom is correctly on Lilia's sheep.
Yeet.
Note that there is a cliff there, and it is 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Far.
I'm gonna run over there and action dive and roll and bring out my pistol, and I'm probably gonna shoot him. This is what I'm probably gonna do.
Slashing. Magic.
Double
Of
check.
course.
What's my range on you, buddy? You good? Yeah, you're good. Wait,
Just
oh,
quickly.
maybe not.
Where are the dice? Where'd they go? There they are. D10. Dex. 2. There. Now we should if we go powers. Power. Hold on.
Okay, I'm doing this in slow-mo, so you have time.
Nice.
It's all cool and stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm taking a second.
Rumbling and tumbling. No, it's good, God. Take your time. Again, I'm being awesome here. Like jumping off the side of this tree or something. It's real,
Skipping and flipping and dipping.
real sick. I mean, no one's looking or something because
Well,
Oliver's
look at-
Law. Yeah,
Ah,
Oliver's
Oliver's Law! Oh no!
Certainly no one's watching. That would be crazy.
Why is it not letting me switch you to two-handed? That's so weird. It's got the two-handed thing, right? Oh, that's why. Versatile spelled. There it is. Cool. It's done. It's done in such a way that matters. All right, so you're going to run up. Who are you shooting at? You shooting directly at him?
Yeah, probably. I'll tell you what I'm doing exactly once I get there, because my distances are gonna affect my decisions.
All right. You're gonna get up to there. You rush up. You jump up onto a log that is present there. Go ahead. Do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I guess it's rifling. Oh, it makes sense. He's gonna shoot at a child. So, hey, you're under arrest for the endangerment of a child and attacking an officer and so on and so on and bang.
Yeah, get him.
So on and so forth and die.
And perish.
What I do
bonus
does me is
action.
Chad. It's not even the right accent.
This vaguely Irish Canadian.
Feel the
vibe.
power of a thorny bee cake.
A
Bang,
Nova
bang,
Scotian.
bang,
That's really what
bang.
it is. It's a Nova Scotian voice.
Kinda, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll just not process that and continue to arrest badmans. Hunter's mark on your face.
Get him.
Okay, and perish. Bang. That was
I
nearly
wanted
a
to be in that
one.
one so bad.
It's okay. That would have just been something else. Probably, possibly another nat one, which would have been terrible.
So what'd you
A
get?
16.
All right, that hits.
A 16 hits. Okay, that's good. Good. We're working with something here. Gunshot and 2d8. There you are, my friend. 19 points of damage.
Oh! You fire towards them and you hit them. The magic around their arm is disrupted as they reel back. Just,
Firearms. What a
Yep.
pain.
They work a trick. Bang. I'd say 25 to hit.
that hits.
That ranger's rock.
Fuck yeah, dude.
17 points of damage.
All right, that hit. Oh my God, you're fucking this guy up right out the gate. We were really back
We
on
love
that
to
surprise
see it.
round.
And then, I'm gonna take a hint from my definitely not my friend in the future, Nemric, and I'm going to flop prone.
The fall prone.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
take cover at this little branch here, whatever it is.
All right, is that you?
Yep.
Alrighty, Lilia, it's now your turn. You are not surprised, so you can do whatever you wish.
Yeah. So just to make sure, can I see within range the areas that these guys are?
I didn't turn some stuff on. Hold on.
I still
Boom.
have dark vision, yeah.
Yeah, so the trees would block your view, so you can see two of them.
Okay.
I forgot to turn on the terrain. My bad.
Okay, so if I said I wanted to use Thunderous Leap, you'd be right here.
Oh, yeah.
Bouncy bunny.
So heckin' bounce.
Let's review Thunderous Leap real
Boing.
quick.
It says I can teleport myself into an unoccupied space that I can see within range.
So you might want to move out of range of everyone else around you first, because everyone around you would take damage.
Okay. So then, hold on, let me press a little X's here.
Okay, because when you use Thunderous Leap, the damage part hits everyone within 10 feet of where you leave.
Okay, I see.
Does that affect you wanting to use it, by the way? Because that's like a big part of its usefulness.
Well, I don't want that to hurt anybody around me.
Yeah.
I for some reason thought it was where I landed. Okay.
How far can you move? Ah, darn.
I can move like 40 something feet.
You could probably, if you get a running start, high jump up that cliff.
Because you have extra jump because of bunny.
If you would use your bonus action, you could probably just jump up to there, adding on to your normal jump.
Hold on, I'm trying to look at how far I can go.
Because you got moon jump.
I'm trying to find where my movement speed is, and I don't remember anything.
Your
Oh,
Main
here it
jump.
is, 40.
40
It's
feet.
40.
And then if you were to bonus action use moon jump, you can currently jump up 15 feet. If you add that onto a high jump, you could get up to there super easy without using a spell slot.
Yeah, let's do that then. I didn't think about that.
All right, so tick off one use of Tick off
Moon
one
jump?
use of your moon jump. You rush forward. You do the bunny thing. You get your foot onto the log that is right in front of Desmond, and you leap. As you do, you go up the 20 feet. You leap up the cliff and land beside him. When he just looks towards you, like, well, drat. Okay.
Hi.
And we're gonna use our normal action, our regular action to bonk.
Yep, you can if you want to. Use the root bloom. You can, as an action, make 2 attacks with it.
Yeah, I thought I already had it equipped now.
You do. I'm just saying you can either use your action to take the attack action, or you can use its special action to do 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Okay, so you're making 2 attacks with root bloom.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I target and I go.
I sure hope this
ball.
named NPC gets a turn. Because
25.
he might not. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Okay. Ball.
Oh boy.
9.
You do 9 points of damage to them. That's all correct, right? Hold,
Oh, wait,
let's just
fuck.
real
I
quick. Let's make sure that
forgot.
damage is correct. That's the. Yep, that looks like it's all correct. Did you want to be using it two-handed technically to do the D10 instead of the D8?
I'm fine doing the 2 bonkages because I didn't call it. So
You'd still get that. If you use it
Uh,
two-handed, it doesn't reduce your attack numbers or anything. It just means you get the higher damage die.
Sure then.
Cool.
Okay,
We'll
I
say-
accidentally rolled the other die again, so I think it's the attack die
Okay,
again.
we'll do it
Oh,
on
you
future.
did
We'll do it
damage
on future ones then, I guess. But
Yeah.
then you did 11. You get up there, you strike. As you do, it cuts into them twice. They stagger back. They look immediately super hurt. This nerd cannot take damage. He is in pain.
I think that's me now, though.
Yep,
Yep.
that would have been your action, bonus action movement. This nerd. All right.
This noid.
Boo. All right, everybody who's watching on YouTube was confused. We just had a thing where we lost the stream, so it's back. Music. All right, we're back in. It was the Vestian subjugate's turn. He realized that he was not doing well on this first turn, and he maybe should have hung back a little bit. He cast a spell. He turned invisible, and
Yup,
then
sure
he... Lilia, you can't quite hear where they go, but you do hear footfalls as he seems to scamper off in a direction.
Oh, fun.
Lilia,
I can do
help me
that.
find him!
The
That is
two
fun.
fiends who are on either side of you, Lilia, I'm gonna go ahead and
Mhm.
click on Lilia here. They look over to each other and you see them just give like a mortals. They both reel down, they spread their wings, and each of them flies about 20 feet up into the air from where they are. And they're gonna do some attacks. The first one is going to aim toward Lawrence.
But I'm just a itty bitty baby. Why would you do such a thing? I'm just a baby. And I just,
Alrighty. It aims its
I know
one.
there's some confusion because of height about who the children here may be, but I am a child.
Is there?
They are going to fire their burning short bow at you.
Fuck,
Twice.
okay. Oh fuck. Okay.
A flaming arrow soars toward you. Oh my good god, it almost crit, but it didn't. It rolls a 24 to hit. Are you doing anything in response?
See how it almost crit, but it didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might take the hit that's not a crit just in case this motherfucker does crit on the
Yeah.
next one. Yeah. Yeah. Taking it.
You take a total of 8 damage as the flaming arrow strikes you. Another one then soars toward you, and this one does not crit as well, but still does hit.
Okay. Let's. How fucking far away from me are they? Really far. They might be too far for me to silvery barbs. They're probably definitely too far for me to silvery.
They are 50 feet away from you. No, wait.
Really?
60.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're 40 up. That's just within the range.
Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, no. They're 40 up, so we would
Yeah.
take the, what is it, the shorter of the two
Asymptote.
distances?
Farther the two.
Farther the two distances. So they're 50 feet away.
Okay. The range
can
of
still
silvery
do
barbs
your
is
thing.
60. I can still fucking get them. Get
You
them.
can do that?
Yeah, silvery barbs. Yeah.
All right, so they're going to make another attack against you. Here it comes. It's coming. Boom. There it goes. It is still a hit. It rolled a 15.
Okay. Sick. I'm gonna give advantage to Skarn. He needs it today.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna murder these frickin'
Oh yeah,
lizard
baby.
dudes.
Fucking get 'em.
They're gonna die quickly. Worry not.
Take your
Fucking
shot.
get
Take
'em.
the shot.
You take
Scar,
12
take
damage
the
this
shot.
time,
Ow.
just so you know.
Fuck, that one's worse.
And also, once you figure that out, roll. Oh, you have your
Oh,
thing set
what?
to auto roll.
Oh shit! I'll change that. So sorry. Didn't mean it.
Luckily, you don't catch on fire.
Oh, thank God.
But yeah, change your thing so that.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Doing it. Thank you. That makes sense because fucking all my shit'll be all new because I just logged in. My new computer.
We're gonna change over to this map because it's a bit easier to follow for this particular encounter. Boom.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's my turn, but it's not my turn. Fucking it's
No.
you attacking me.
So
Oh,
who'd you give silvery barbs to?
Skarn, I put it on him.
Okay, it's on him. Cool.
Yeah.
The other one's gonna go. As it does, this one is going to do the exact same. Well, not the same thing. It's only going to go 10 feet in the air. It's going to aim down toward Lilia. Lilia, 2 attacks are coming at you.
Oh.
I needed to stop doing that. 1 sec. I need to change a setting. The first attack is a hit. Do you do anything about it?
Let me see.
Combat tracker hover off centered on. Okay, boom. No. Good. Finally fixed it.
Not that one. No, I don't really have a reaction for that.
Okay. It is going to do its damage to you then.
Ow.
Boom. You take 10 points of damage. It is going to then fire the short bow at you a second time. Here it comes. Oh, I didn't drop it on you. I missed. It fires it a second time, which also is a hit. Do you have anything against it?
No.
Okay. It strikes you. Oh! Deal 14 points of damage to you. And I need you to make this dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
How's that salad treating you?
You succeed! You do
Good for
not
doing
catch
that.
on fire.
Oh.
Lawrence, it is your turn, but you are surprised. Back to the top of the turn order. Pepper, it's your turn properly. What are you doing?
Pepper! I'm gonna cast some spells.
I actually do maybe do that.
Wait,
Oh boy. Alright.
in the interest of being... Wait, if I haven't had a turn yet. That was my first turn, right? Like I didn't have
Yes,
a turn.
that was your
one
first
where I
turn.
was surprised just now. In
Yeah.
the interest of being fair, I shouldn't have been able to silvery barbs then because I shouldn't have had my reaction.
Ah, well, we're past it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to be fair about it.
Tell you what. You have no reaction now.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
You
Sick.
used your reaction ahead of time.
I used my reaction ahead of time. Cool, cool, cool,
Yeah. All right, Pepper,
Good.
what you do?
Oh boy. Okay. Let me see. What can I see if I move?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Hi, welcome to the log.
Ah. Oh. Screw it. I'll dash here and make myself prone as well. And then I'm going to hold my action to cast Dispel Magic. Once Tabasco flies over to where that guy went when he disappeared. Because I can cast spells from Tabasco's range.
Could you
so
share
I'm trying to-
Dispel Magic's text with me?
I've used it on invisibility before.
I know. I just want to check a
but
thing.
Yeah.
Logan, for turning off the auto roll, what am I
Right.
looking for? I'm scrolling through all these options. I can't fucking find it.
If you're what?
Like to turn off the auto roll thing in my settings.
It's like, so go options. Where is it? It's like right at the start, I'm pretty sure.
Like, right? I'm like,
It's a
looking for it,
game,
but I'm like,
combat,
what is it?
token, house rules, select on turn, highlighter. You're looking for the heading that says requested roles.
Okay.
And you're looking for, only a few of them can be changed by you, but one is prompt owner to roll saves. You want that to be on.
I suppose. It is on, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
let me do a thing. Just
Oh, well,
stay
there's one
there.
for NPC and there's one for PC, so the PC one's off, so I gotta turn that on.
Turn them both on, yeah.
Okay,
Then-
they're both on now. Cool, cool, cool.
And then just let me test to make sure it's working.
Sure.
I'm just gonna drop a save onto you, and we'll see if it auto goes. Yeah, there. So you should have popped up for you just now.
Yay.
Cool. Cool. Roll that out.
Awesome.
Just get rid of it. Roll it to get rid
Just
of
get
it.
rid of it? Yeah, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Bam!
Heckin'. All right. So
Aw, man!
you're targeting their invisibility effect, yes?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So that is your action to do that through them. I think it's touch stuff that you do through your familiar, isn't it?
I think it's.
Or is
Hold
it
on,
just-
let me check the text
Yeah,
of that.
I don't know if
Because
it's
it's a
spelled.
pact of the. It's a pact of the chain.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Pulling that up. Cast your spell. You choose one of the.
Because I think it can be ranged spells as well.
I think it's just part of Find Familiar normally. No, it's when you cast a spell with a range of touch, it can deliver the spell as if it cast it. But that doesn't matter. They are still within range, in theory, of your spell. I will let you know the spell they cast was higher than 3rd level, so I need you to roll me a spellcasting ability check, which for
Alright.
you is
And
charisma.
because it's a curriculum spell, I just check off my curriculum list, not my spell
Yes, correct.
slots. Okay, cool. Well, I won't be messaging anyone today.
And then roll me a
Oh.
charisma check, not save.
Yes, sir.
You are looking to get a you're looking to get a, what is it,
Not a 3.
much more than
Definitely not a
that.
6.
I apologize. You go to cast it.
That's
As
alright.
you do, you feel a wave of magic come back at you from somewhere up there, and the spell magic effect is pushed back and does not find purchase.
Gah! Dang it! I'm gonna have to start just shooting these motherfuckers, huh? Alright. Bonus section. I pick up a rock!
Hell yeah.
Or I
Do you
I
want,
pick
do you
up
want
3
this exploding
pebbles.
one?
No!
I pick up a rock.
I pick up 3 Well, I don't know if I'll be able to throw them very far, but I do it. I use my bonus action to imbue rocks with magic for
Okay.
magic stone.
I don't. So you imbued them. I think you still have to use your action to attack with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
so-
getting them ready for the next
yeah,
round.
just loading your rocks. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, getting your rocks on. All right,
Oh, yeah.
heckin', that's you.
Wow.
Desmond, your turn. Lilia, you're on deck.
Let's see. I want to stand up. I still have my hunter's mark on him.
Get him.
Oh, you hunters marked him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, with my bonus action,
Oh,
the first one.
Desmond.
So I
Right,
don't know his
that's hot.
exact position, but I have advantage on trying to locate him. Can I look around? I'll use my action to perception check and see if I can track this guy.
I would say you automatically fail. He is well outside your ability to see. The place where he is because of the cliff outside your vision.
Okay.
That would be your action to perceive, I believe.
I assume so.
Yeah. You know that he is generally that way.
Somewhere over there. I'm up pursuing. I'm gonna start climbing this wall. Like a little climb speed. Sure, that should be too hard. So it's 15 for
Climbing, boy.
there. so I can get most of the way
You
up.
could do, if you want, you could do a little running jump as you run up at it to get like
Get
those first like 10 feet.
Hell yeah.
Because you did 10 feet, you ran 10 feet, so you could do a higher long jump to
high
get
jump.
as far as I care.
My high jump would be 9 feet.
Then we'll say you start at 10 feet.
All right. That would let me get to the top if we're moving diagonal like that.
Yeah. Whoa! You're halfway there. Whoa! Then the other halfway there.
Nice.
All right, that's all my movement and my actions. That's all I can do.
Gotcha. Lilia, it is now your turn. Skarn, you're on deck.
Okay, I've got some owies, but that's okay. Because now my true unbridled fury can release itself, and I can be a bloodthirsty bunny.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, give
They both shot me, but one of them is closer, so that's the one. That's the target.
That's the tick.
Yeah. The one, just to give you a reminder, the one that is map north for you is 10 feet above you. The other one is 20 feet above you.
What?
So that one,
What? Uh-huh.
10 feet above you. You're at 20
Okay.
feet, it's at 30 feet.
Okay.
That one, 20 feet above you. You're at 20
Okay,
feet, it's
okay.
at 40 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see now. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Although
double
if you
check.
wanted to attack them, you could use your bonus action to do your bunny jump and get up to them and do the attack.
I could. But I had an idea that requires my bonus action.
Okay.
But I'm trying to. Where was my? When you mentioned earlier about actually no, like that was my moon jump. Never mind. Okay. I'm just seeing what I want to do here. So I've got 40 move speed. It takes 20 to get over to him. And then I would need 10 to go up, right?
So if you jumped over to
Without
where?
using my moon, using my moon jump.
you can just high jump to get up there if you want.
Yeah. Okay, so I do have high jump. Where the
Yeah.
hell is that?
Well, everyone has high jump. High jump is just generally calculated. If you run 10 feet, you can do a high or a long jump. Still counts against your movement, though, is the only major difference. However, you have enough movement that you could get there, high jump. Here's the thing. If you high jump up more than 10 feet and then come down, you will take damage.
Okay.
If you have Misty Step, I've jumped and Misty Stepped before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that
I know
case,
what
they
you're
should.
talking
In
about.
that case, they would still use their bonus action. They might as well moon jump in that case.
Yeah.
And you wanted to use your bonus action for something, right?
Yeah, I want to use vanishing hair.
Oh, do you like turn invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Before jumping.
As long as you're okay with taking a d6 of damage when you come down that 10 feet, then you're good. You can do all that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So we'll use vanishing hair and then make our way over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then just throw a d6 into the thing.
I'll roll the d6 for your damage, but we'll do that afterwards whenever you fall. So just make yourself invisible with vanishing hair, and then run up to them. You jump up, and then you can make your 2 attacks.
Okay. B.
Actually, honestly, you don't even have to take the damage. You could just jump 5 feet up, and then they're within range, and then you wouldn't... Because falling damage is a d6 for every 10 feet that you fall.
Yeah.
So if you just go jump up 5 feet and then do your attacks, you're good.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Cool. No damage. So invisible, you go up. You should have advantage on these, so feel free to click the advantage button when you do the attacks, and go ahead.
Okay. B. And I can do double bonk, right?
Yeah.
Double bonkage.
Get him.
13
That is
for
a
21.
that is a hit.
All right. So then it's the damage twice, right?
Well, you gotta. It's 2 attacks.
Okay, two. Okay.
Yeah. So
okay,
just
okay,
roll the
okay.
damage once.
Okay. That is a 1 for a 6.
You did 6. All right. Now do your next attack. That is
16 for a 24.
24 hits. Roll your damage.
Yeah. That's another fucking 1.
Oh, Anna.
Root
Smell
bloom.
them dice.
Root bloom.
Those are
It
fucking
takes a
cursed,
while to
man.
warm up, right? So that's it's gotta. It's been holding down.
No, it really wanted to kill that nerd. Anti-nerd.
You do
Damn.
12 damage as you leap up to strike into them. You stab into their body. Is there anything? That's your bonus action and your action.
Yeah, that's-
and you
that's
are now
it.
invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's your turn?
Yep, that's me.
All right, Skarn, you're up. Tabasco is on deck.
Murder. Hello, how are you? I'd like to kill people now.
Get him.
Oh, look,
Hello,
two people
I'm
in my
Dr.
vision.
Kill.
I'd
I
like
agree.
to fate bow 2 people.
Yep. Go ahead. Roll your attack against both of them, and then you can choose which one you want.
Ding ding. Hey, Fabo, how you doing? Hope
Anything else you want to do with
that?
that, by the way? You want to activate Stormlords or anything?
Yeah, might as well storm lords at this point. Ding
Put
ding.
it on. Put it
Ding,
on.
ding, ding.
on. Put
I've
it
hit the 2 buttons. It made a new button. That's
Put
cool.
it on.
Put that thing on.
Put that thing on, or so help me.
Yeah, that's about it. It's fate bow.
Okay, roll your
Dingus.
attack. Why do you have advantage?
Why do I have event? Oh wait, barbs.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well,
true.
Silvery
Yep.
barbs.
Seems like fucking that's why you got advantage. You got the
so
barbs.
hold on.
Damn.
Brain. Could you give me the text for Silvery Barbs? And also, I'm gonna check the text for Fate Bow just to check a thing.
Sure.
Are they going to?
Because I'm pretty sure you have to just roll a d.
Interfere.
I think you have to roll a d20 for each,
Bam.
and then commit to a d20.
Put it in the chat.
Let me read that myself. So
Could you click the button to
no,
put
you
the
didn't.
text in the chat, not the
Oh.
not a link to
Yeah.
the spell?
Oh, I
I
thought
was
I
like,
did.
I want to read it.
I
No.
thought.
The little
that one
bubble.
just didn't-
Yeah, the little speech bubble. That's what I clicked.
That's the announce spell. If you open the spell.
Oh,
put
output
the-
record
the
in chat. There we go. Sorry. Apologize.
Okay, so these aren't considered attack rolls until they're fired. So we're gonna go with the first 20 on each of these, and you still have Silvery Barbs.
Nice.
So instead, the results you got were you got a 6 against the first one against 16, and you got a 14. You got those rolls. Those are the rolls you got. It was the first of each of those. So the higher of the two is the 23 against Ignatos 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock that.
All right, and you still have Silvery Barbs, just so you know. Don't we gotta untarget him. Boom.
Yeah, I was untarget him.
And
Is
retarget
16?
him. Yep.
Oh wait,
7.
7 was the one that I got the 23 on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
okay.
him.
Cool.
You target him.
So yeah, that guy. Murder.
Murder.
Yeah.
You fire your bow towards him, crackling with lightning. It strikes him. He takes 14 points of damage. You see him let out a visual.
Did you not like that, sir? Do it again.
Hell yeah, get him.
Overwhelming advance is only if you
wait,
miss
what-
to make another
I
attack. You
didn't-
just have another
That was
attack.
the wrong button.
Yeah.
wrong.
Attack him
Oh,
again.
that'll be. Get him
Okay.
again.
This one will have advantage.
You're. Fuck you.
Click it. Oh.
Hell yeah, get him.
It was the wrong button.
Oh, you did. So you would have had advantage. So Silvery Barbs will disappear on that attack, but
okay.
it's still a crit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Hey man.
Make him feel
Die.
pain.
Make him die.
15.
He takes 15 more points of damage. Gets another arrow. Just. Damn it!
Yeah, I know. Feels bad when you're better.
Damn.
All right. Do you want to do anything else? Any dragon surges?
Yeah, I was about to Dragon Surge. That was the button I was trying to press.
Give yourself back 1 focus point for the earlier miss. Click and then dragon surge.
And then. Boink! Do I have to press the plus or minus for the next one, right?
Only on the next one.
The
You haven't-
dragon?
It's your first time using it today.
Oh, okay, cool.
And remember, you go over it and you scroll up, or you hold control and scroll over it to change the amount it takes. But, we'll cross that bridge next time you use it. You have 2 more attacks.
Hey man! Am I still attacking him or is this both of them?
Just
This
him.
is-
Fateful only
okay.
works once per turn.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Then after that, it's just good attacks.
Aw, 13.
Do you want to use overwhelming advance?
Yes.
Use overwhelming
That's the
advance.
overwhelming
Roll again.
advance. 8 to 17.
That hits.
It does 11.
It takes 11 damage. You fire at it. It hits it. As it strikes through its neck, you see it fall and just lets out a. Damn it! And its body bursts into flames and vanishes before it even reaches the ground.
I have father problems. Turns to the next one. Glints.
Oh.
Can't just tell the enemy you have daddy issues, Skarn.
I'm angry!
Oh. Oh my god.
Go ahead, shoot it.
Skarn telling everybody he has daddy issues.
Holy shit, dude.
One of the triplets walks by. You're like, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's
You,
up, babe? How you doing?
How you doing?
You give a.
And then she calls you sir.
Oh, fuck!
Make that attack, my friend.
Oh, yeah. I should do that, shouldn't I?
Joke's on you, he's into that.
Target him. And, thank you for targeting him.
You're welcome.
Aw.
17.
That's
26.
a hit.
Sounds seem to be working. That's all I'm saying.
5.
It takes
Yeah.
11
11.
points of damage.
Hell the fuck yeah.
I can still attack again, right?
No, that was your
No, at this
full
point, I've used
4
all of
attacks.
mine.
Yeah.
All right. I was just making sure.
Okay.
All right.
Read all of my other shit real quick. Just to see if I can.
No,
murder
right, just to
somebody,
make sure. Yeah,
just
for
to make
real.
sure I can.
Absolutely for real.
Is that your turn?
For now, yeah, that's my turn.
Tabasco's turn.
Get him, Tabasco.
Tabasco, you had sent them forward before, right?
Yeah.
All right, so they'd be like over here.
Do they? I assume. How much movement was that?
They've currently taken no movement. It's the start of their turn.
Oh! I understand now. Yeah, I'll have it give him give Lilia the help action.
All right, so what you would do is you would go to beside the enemy,
Yes.
and then you'd use the help action to give advantage on an attack against them.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. So next attack made against the Ignatos is going to have
Yeah.
advantage. You can designate by Lilia. And that's
I
you.
just imagine him nipping at the Abishai.
All right.
Bites its butt. Oh!
It is now the subjugate's turn. You do hear the Ignatos that is being currently assailed by Tabasco does turn, and you hear there's like,
This isn't going nearly as well as you thought it would. What are your orders?
keep on fighting.
And what will you do?
I'm running.
What?
No, don't do that.
You hear scampering footsteps as there is just as a spell goes off about 60 feet up, and they seem to they're very gone. If they were gone before, they're extra gone.
They're super.
Cleric has left the lobby.
All of this for a broken piece of rock.
He looks down toward where Lawrence is. Who are you? And points down at you.
Oh. What's up?
I will not go back to the hells empty-handed.
And they are going to fire. They're going to. First of all,
they're trying to kill me and take my fucking bomb rock. I see.
Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna fire at you twice, Lawrence.
Fuck!
They're gonna do it with disadvantage though.
I
'cause
don't know
they're
if I
they
can.
got
I
a
can't
creature
live
next to
through
them.
this, you guys. I've 13 fucking hit points left. Oh god.
They get a they miss. They get a miss.
Oh, thank God!
Fire the first one, Tabasco gets in their way. They prime the second one, they fire it toward you. They miss that one too.
Oh, thank God!
You see them like in anger, you see steam begin to rise from their body, and they're like, "Ah!" And they reel back, and all of their wounds burst into flames and seem to seal themselves.
Crap!
Lawrence, it's your turn.
Well, that solidified my plans. So I'm gonna. Where can I fucking hide? Scoot behind this tree. Scooting. Hoping that they
Scootily-doodly.
can't fucking get me from here.
Scootly
doodly,
neighborino.
I'm a cure wounds myself, cause I'm all fucked up, and now they're like, we're gonna get you, small boy. So yeah.
Smallman.
Good old Smallman.
Lawrence Smallman Valor build.
That's me. I'm gonna do it at level 3. Bam. Hell the fuck yeah.
You restore 20 hit points to yourself.
Fuck yeah, I'm back to full health. Let's go, baby. And I'm gonna deflect.
Okay.
I'm
Pepper.
hiding the fuck out. The goal
Your-
is live.
your
Keep
turn,
my
Pepper.
rock.
Okay, child rearing duty calls. I'm coming, Lori!
They're trying to kill me! They're trying to kill me! Take my rock, you guys! Hi, Pepper. Sup? How you doing?
Ah!
Oh,
How
God.
you going?
Wait, wasn't there an Avishai here? Did it just disappear?
No.
No, there wasn't one here. There's only one up there.
Oh, is he still shooting at you?
Well, not from behind here anymore. No, I'm hiding. Did you just fuck up? Did you fuck up real bad just now?
whizzing through the tree.
Yeah, right.
I can still hit him from here.
I mean, that's cool. I'm glad you're close by, because I can use stuff to protect you, but, like, also, yeah, I'm good. Nothing down here.
Oh, hold on. I think I would be able to travel a little bit further.
Come out here!
I appreciate your concern. No! Like,
Hit on someone your own size. And let's see. I think I know what I'm going to do.
No one in
Let me
our
check
party is
my
your size.
range.
Huh.
Yep, okay. I think I can hit him with this. Eldritch Blasts!
Hell
He's got
yeah!
2 of them coming for him.
Hell the fuck out!
Alright.
Hit him with the old Eldritch Blast.
Elry Blade.
Don't know what to do on the weekend.
That
No,
is.
Blast.
no need to be
Fuck yeah.
Eldritch... be shy about taking damage.
What did you
Fuck
get though?
yeah! Oh wait, let me just.
What'd you get though?
Supporting you.
What's your number?
18.
Okay, you hit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Wanna say it?
Wait, want to say that? Say it out loud for the podcast?
Sorry.
Then?
Yes. Heck it, I was just moving my folders around. Okay.
Disappears,
Oh.
reappears from under the table. Yeah, put the number there.
Yep, it over there, it was an 18. Oh my gosh, sorry. My map is being so stinky about showing the Abishai because
You're targeting it. If you just roll damage, you'll
Oh!
you'll get it. You deal 5 damage.
Yeah! A snother!
A snother.
Take another one.
Oh man!
Fuck.
A 10?
10 misses.
Aw, nuts.
10 doesn't hit.
Yeah. A great warlock once said, "Snother one,"
Hell yeah.
and a snother one.
Another
Lori,
one.
remember our ancient technique? I cry out as I cast Deflect on myself as a bonus action.
Gotcha. That's you, right?
Our ninja way, yeah.
Desmond, it's your turn. Desmond, you didn't actually know what I was going to say. Doesn't apply. Never
I
mind. You got it,
cast-
Desmond. So you're up.
Gun. I shoot him.
All right, shoot him.
A simple
impressive
man
man.
with a simple plan,
Hell yeah.
and I'm not perfect.
And you
How
missed.
dare you?
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
I missed again.
You missed again.
Oh no!
I'm really mad I lost the other guy. I wanted to arrest that nerd. Stop shooting
I
at the child.
wanted
That's me.
to-
All right, Lilia, it's your turn. Lilia, your first attack against him will have advantage if you do it. You stop being invisible as of the start of this turn.
Oh no, you can see me. About to stab
John
you in the
Cena.
face.
Boing.
The good thing you can see this. You can watch your death in 4K.
Hell yeah!
Make sure you click advantage before the attack.
Yeah, Vantage.
Boing.
And ball. That is a 19 for a 27.
That's a hiddly-do.
That's it. Is it now? Is it gonna be a 8 for a 13?
That's nice. 13 damage.
Oh boy. Blah.
Second
Oh
one.
wait, I forgot to press advantage.
No, you didn't have advantage on that one, so that's okay.
Okay. That's
And
fine.
that's
It's
a
21.
21 hits.
And ball.
8 damage.
Then for bonus. For bonus.
For Bunnius.
For bun ass.
It's not very clean.
For bun ass, we're gonna.
Good old bun ass.
Good old Bunnies.
What are you gonna do for your bonus action?
Everyone out here trying to get
It's
some fun ass
dilated or
action.
like.
Question. The answer is
The answer won't surprise you.
Well, I could have done this first. Don't worry. If we live, we'll do it later. I think that's gonna be me for now.
Okay. Skarn, it is your turn again. Fucking again?
How dead are they?
They healed themselves and now they look pretty hurt again. They've been struck by several people. They're sort of faltering in the air up there. They look irritated. They keep looking in the direction that the sorcerer ran in, and you just hear them quietly cursing to themselves in Infernal.
That's
Wait,
fun. That's beautiful.
does
for
Pepper
them.
hear them cursing? What are they talking about? Sorry, it's not my turn.
It's, even if it were, it's not very interesting. It's very, son of a bitch. Mortals are
Don't
so
They
particular.
don't say a name.
Huh?
They don't say like his name or anything.
No,
Oh, they're talking about us.
no.
Oh.
Well,
Just
they're
like,
talking
fuck
about the mage
these
that ran
guys.
away, but no, they don't
Oh,
curse.
they're just complaining about him? Nah,
Yep.
that'd be great, yeah.
Yeah, he
All
ran
right.
away.
Murder.
Murder.
Hell yeah, get him.
Can't believe Abandonist left us.
22.
Crazy.
That's a hit.
Aw, 12.
Well,
Still, chunk of
you
damage.
got a
Almost
12
as
on
bad
a
as
1.
Traitorio Valor build.
Well,
God damn it.
we got another.
A snooze.
19. Not natural, though.
That's a hit.
Damn. Dirty 19s.
Hey,
Oh shit!
19.
Fuck yeah!
Skarn, how do you do this?
Whoa!
Hey, man.
Yeah!
Kill them with your daddy issues!
You know what
Me.
I'm talking about?
I've been staring at him this whole time, eyes just on him. I shot my first shot, hit him in the shoulder. He fell back, turning around. But on the neck, turning around in the air to catch himself around, an arrow flies directly through the side of his face as he looks at me right before he sees me. Falling.
Holds in the air for a sec. False. Bursts into flames, hits the side of the cliff, rolls down the side of the cliff as fire, and vanishes, his fiendish body dissolving into nothingness. Quick question, is anyone pursuing the mage? If so, what are you doing? I will let you know if it helps delineate it for the sake of the fact that we're pretty much wrapping up. He is very far away as of last turn.
Dimension door.
He sure did. He dimension doored and is greater invisibility. With that meta knowledge, who wants to do what? Desmond, you do technically know the direction he's in, but as you like reach out and you like feel him in that direction, you kind of feel him just going like into the distance.
Yeah, I don't even know the direction he's in. I just have an advantage on finding him. So for delineation, Desmond would run up around where the flash happened and be like, fuck.
Yeah. Not even a flash.
Yeah. Just,
Well, that other guy's gone.
It's certainly not optimal.
Would have killed him first. He didn't sneak up on us.
You didn't trail blood anywhere?
No, he.
Damn it.
he
If you
obviously
investigate blood,
magic.
it would
Yeah.
go up to about here, and then it stops, and so do footsteps.
Oh.
Because he teleported 500 feet away at that point. Like spell slots. What are those? I don't have those anymore. With that, just because we've been going a while, with that and the knowledge that this ambush did not appear to be from the cult, but rather a third party that knew that you had the Colendrite and wanted it, with that twist in the algorithm, I believe we're going to end today's game, especially because it took a little bit longer, what with the technical difficulties we had earlier. Hooray!
Ah!
And also,
Gilligan's grave.
a total a sidebar. Heckin', I also want to level you guys before next game.
Oh.
Let's go!
Yeah. So we'll sort
Oh
that
my
out this
God.
week.
We're gonna be so scary, you guys.
Oh sure, says the child who hid behind the tree, healing from the lizard
Listen,
fire.
they
gas.
wanted my bomb rock. Now
Hey,
I'm gonna get a
I-
new spell that I can cast through my bomb rock.
I did not hit
I'm
nor
gonna take
succeed.
explode bomb rock.
God! I'm gonna
You
do
see
my
me-
best to be fucking
So I'll
Isla
re-
McCracken. I've read stories about her. She's pretty hot.
You should
That's
not
gonna
be
be like your
reading
dad.
stories.
Okay, so I shouldn't try to be like a hot girl I read about in storybooks.
I mean, you can. I'm not going to tell you what you can and cannot do with yourself because that would be wrong. If you want to be a
Okay.
girl, you can.
Oh. Never thought about it.
As long as it's not a girl with a lisp.
Like those around here, apparently.
Apparently we don't like those around here.
I'll see myself out.
How fucking dare you? Oh. But yeah, no, I'm trying to be like my dad.
Someone drew like a comic of someone just with a like a bottle of pills. It's clearly estrogen. And just like, hey, if you get your own boobs, you can touch them whenever you want. So it's
Oh, no way!
just shaking like.
That is
After
pretty-
all, why
Why
shouldn't
shouldn't
I?
I mean, that is
Hell
true.
yeah!
It is benefit,
Boobs are
God
always within
damn.
reach when they're your own.
It's true.
but
Uh,
others are so much warmer.
It wasn't so much for a stream thing, Din, but I might throw it at them another time. I think,
Din, what have you done?
we asked them to do a thing.
That's
It's
always
not
dangerous.
it's it's cool.
I already kind of know.
Yeah. I imagine you would. All right.
Yeah.
With
'cause-
that,
Price
with
tag.
that, quick reminder to everybody that if you're currently watching in the Twitch, if you want to get the Lyra's Guide and Risk and Reward at a discount for a limited time, please use the links below our Twitch player. If you're currently watching on the YouTube side, there's a chance that that deal's still going on, so please head over to the Twitch and use the links below our player. Even if we're not streaming, you can still see them below the player there. And also, if the deal is up, still buy them, still spend your money on them, still get them, still give us money, read books, do books. The printed versions will be available once we get proof copies back, so there will be print-on-demand copies coming through Drive-Thru-RPG. Those are not the same as the printed copies that will be fulfilled through Kickstarter, but if you want to get them through there because you didn't get in the Kickstarter, or if you want to get them there because you're impatient, those will be available, I don't know, probably after next week. It's kind of up in the air as to when that happens. I have to get them and look at them. I'm rambling. Go buy the books and give us money for them!
I hurt my hand.
All right.
Aaron, no.
I'm gonna stop the recording now. Thanks for coming to Gilligan's Grave. We'll see you next week. Ah!